Baby, I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it today? Are you feeling it today? Let's fucking do this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wingnut Roundup, this time for June of 2025. Live on the Jeff Holiday channel. It's 3 hours of the most batshit crazy, weird fucking insanity that I could possibly find on the internet over the past month, with submissions from viewers like yourself. I am so happy to be here. I am also in an extreme amount of pain, and all of that energy I just got out is all you're getting from me. That's not true. But yes, your boy wrecked his motorcycle. I wrecked my motorcycle 3 days, 2. How does time work? A little while ago. I don't think I hit my head, but maybe I did. Please, for the love of God, if you've got a motorcycle behind you, do not slam on your brakes all of a sudden. We can't do a whole lot with that. And so, ouchie.
A bit broke this month, but take my money as a thank you for the only constant in my life right now. It's been rough, but for these few hours, I can forget about my problems and just enjoy. Much love from mine to yours.
Puppet on strings, you just said so much that I relate with right now, my friend. And that is why I'm so happy to be here, despite my broken body. Yes, I am extremely happy. That's really the point of the roundup, isn't it? Consistency. We're showing up. We're showing up once a month, baby. Once a month, we're all getting together just for a hootenanny and having ourselves a good time. Fuck it. Yeah. Is that what's left the 12-ounce hole in your chest that only an Oli can fill? Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if I got brake checked or if somebody had to brake quickly. I didn't get a chance to really see it. But I basically had to make the choice of tasting what their bumper tasted like or putting my bike down. And so I put my bike down. And I kind of smacked my whole left side of my body at 40 miles an hour and just kind of went... and then got up and started screaming about my bike. Anyway, I'm okay. I'm just very sore. Very, very sore. My shoulder hurts. My hip hurts. My calf hurts. My backpack fucked. Bike uglied up. Missing a mirror. But it's okay. I'm alive. Any crash you can walk away from still sucks. So, anyway, it's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal stuff. But that's okay. Yeah. I do not know. So people have been asking, what is with the numbers, the crown icons in the chat? I don't fucking know. I don't know if you can turn it off. It is very distracting. It's super, super, super distracting. Yes, I know. There's been a long-running joke that I need to be constantly and perpetually wrapped in bubble wrap. I get it. The longer I go on in life, the more I start to believe that maybe that's a good idea. It's possible. It's popsicle. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Actually, I am a doctor. I have my doctorate in divinity. So, the Right Reverend Jeff Daddy Holiday is here to give you a good show. We're going to hang out. We're going to have some fun. As always with Wingnut Roundup, this is completely improv. All I have really done is, for the most part, previewed the content to make sure it's fun. But other than that, no scripts, no nets, no safety gear, no nothing. Raw dogging it, baby. That's what the kids are calling it these days, right? We're raw dogging it. That meant something else when I was younger. That's okay. Anyway, let's... It's called Top Fans? Is it? Is that what it is? And I don't know why Burb doesn't have mod. Burb should be mod. There. Let's fix that. Good. Burb is back to being... Oh, you have two different accounts. God damn it, Burb. Anyway, moving on. Enough of all this. Let's get to some wingnuts. Now, I want to start with a little bit of Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude? Schadenfreude. Something. I don't know. Whatever it is. I'm not European. So, we're going to check in with Frank Tufano. As many of you know, Frank Tufano, noted for being a transphobic piece of shit, sure likes to get his gender-affirming care, and has been having an epic fight over his eye surgery. This is after he had chest surgery to more manify his chest, and then I guess he needed to eye-ify his eyes. I don't know. I don't really understand. But there are lots of videos that we could watch about all of this. But I wanted to showcase this before we are going to watch a video of his, but I wanted to showcase this one. This is kind of the vibe that he's been dealing with, and it makes me happy. This is called So Much for Spring Break, Botched Eye Nightmare Continues. We're not going to watch this video. What we're going to do is I'm going to read to you the chapter titles for all the different chapters that are inside the... Okay, so... First one is packing for Miami doctor visit. Seems fine, right? Was very sick after restaurant meal. Have never vomited that badly. Wonderful. They didn't even schedule my appointment. Here, I'm just going to... So many of these... No, stop it. So many of these, like, just freeze frames because of how bizarre he looks now with his gender-affirming care. It's wacky. So the next one, best eye hospital in the USA. That is very much sarcasm. Lesson learned, 10-hour MIA to Newark. Fuck Newark Airport. What's the chance? Air train. Newark Airport nonsense. Unbelievable. Perfect end to the trip. Can any doctor help? Now, because it's a bad person experiencing bad things, I think that's A-okay. And in fact, when times are really tough, it's okay to just get a little bit of glee out of somebody who is objectively a bad person having a bad time. With that in mind, let's take a look at Eye Update. 10 surgeries in 20 months after Taban botch. Let's go.
Yeah, I never expected the gang stalking and harassment to be this bad. And if these stupid, brain-dead motherfuckers keep posting fake comments on my videos, I'm tempted to just turn the comments off until I can filter everything, because
Whatever happened to free speech, Frankie boy? Whatever happened? He does believe now he is being gang stalked, which is also a further development in the grander Frank Tufano cinematic universe. So I'm into this too.
I get very upset when I see these fake shills uploading complete utter bullshit, saying that, oh, you look better now than before the surgery. Frank, you ascended. You look so much better. You stupid motherfuckers better stop gaslighting me before I liquidate every single one of my assets and have 3 dozen motherfuckers handing out flyers of what this guy did to my face in Los Angeles.
Okay. So you got to understand, Frank has 102,000 subscribers. He gets significant amounts of views. And, like, this is just posted yesterday. Yeah, this is posted yesterday. And, of course, there are going to be people out there being like, Frank, you look great. It's fine. It's okay. Which he doesn't. But whatever. You know, it's subjective. It's okay. But he's so convinced that he is now totally fugglied up that he believes that these are paid actors and or agents and operatives of this doctor that he claims botched his eye surgery, which maybe he did, maybe I didn't. Maybe it just didn't turn out the way he wanted it to.
Because if you look at photos of what this guy did to me directly after the surgery, 100% no question, medical license revoked and never able to perform surgery on anyone else ever again. Because if that's what the best eye surgeon in the country does, then this medical system is pathetically f***ed and needs to be shut down. It is nothing short of despicable. Dr. Debon horrifically botched my face, made me half blind, disfigured, and I'm still currently bedridden. And
bedridden? Are you sure about that? You don't look bedridden to me, man.
And for anyone to...
I know. It is totally a jump scare, like his cross-eyed picture. It's so good. If all of these terrible things that have been happening to Frank Tufano happened to every bad person on the internet, the world would be a wonderful place.
Deny that is not 100% factual is comical. The fact that this evil, disgusting doctor is trying to say that I'm extorting him, I'm lying, I'm slandering his business. He 100% factually botched and disfigured my face and made me half blind. I can say that in every single video, 100% factual. What's the definition of botch? That you slightly mess something up, and he performed every single medical procedure on my face asymmetrically and incorrectly, to the point where I've had 10 procedures now, and I still probably have to get more.
Yeah. Or Danny says he was out of bed 3 days after open heart surgery. Mike, the Asian sensation, it was like 4, maybe 3 days after his hip replacement, and we tried to get him not to, but he's like, no, I'm a Marine, I can get up and move around, because he's a tough bastard. I had bad eye surgery, and now I can't get out of bed, I say from my fucking couch. Shut the fuck up. He's been recording videos of him, like, walking around his meat business and shit. It's pathetic. Frankie boy.
Appearance has slowly improved with every surgery, but the vision and pain have not improved. So, since November of 2023, I basically spend most of the day lying in bed. Like today, I think I got out of bed around 12 or 1 o'clock. I headed over to my warehouse for a few hours, and then I headed back home to eat something and lay back in bed.
Okay, so you're bedridden, except you can get up, and you walk around, and you can go to your job. Okay.
So usually I'll get up every few hours to use the bathroom. I'll take some more pain medication, and that helps me go back to sleep. So none of the eye surgeons that I've had surgery with have helped treat the pain caused by these procedures. So I'm mostly taking over-the-counter stuff, but I'm still trying to get appointments with different pain doctors and see if someone can help me. There's just some crooked stuff going on with like the DEA, and they don't want people
The what?
getting pain medication and feeling better. It's some really crooked evil stuff. The pain medication thing is a whole different story. But to sum it up simply, I have significant eye pain when I'm not taking any medication, and this has been persistent since the initial procedure from Dr. Taban. So I don't know what.
Anyway, that's our little bit of Schadenfreude for the Roundup. A little bit of delight in a bad person. Getting close to almost 2 years now, and yeah, nobody's feeling bad for this guy, nor should they. Yeah. Even Narcissus knew not to touch the eyes so he could see his reflection clearly. Mom the Crazy Man uploaded again. Frank Tabano. Bro, explain why you got the Freemason tattoo on your throat. Hey, let's have unnecessary surgery and get upset because it's botched. You looked fine before the surgery. You did this to yourself. I mean, it seems like his audience at this point pretty much is just watching for the same reason why I'm watching. So it's fine. He's probably developing an addiction. It's possible. I mean, the surgery addiction is a real thing. There are people out there who are mercilessly addicted to getting surgeries. That's a thing. It's a strange one. It hits certain receptors in my brain that make me go, eh. But yeah, he's not ugly. No, he's not ugly. Even with his where was it? Here, where's our jump scare? Where is it? Can we get the jump scare again? Oh, what?
Is comical. The fact that this evil, disgusting doctor is trying to say that I'm extorting. The fact that this.
No, I'm trying to find the jump scare. Damn it! Ah! Wait, there we go. Even that's not that bad. I mean, come on, a little cross-eyed. I know lots of people that have like lazy eyes or cross-eyed or whatever. They're fine. It's totally okay. Higher regret rate than transition surgery. There's a higher regret rate for almost anything higher than transition surgery. It's true. It's absolutely true. Bro has body dysmorphia, maybe how he gets somewhat what it's like for those trans people. Yeah, but he doesn't because he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit, so he doesn't get it. No. The only reason I'm not whining about Jeff's pronunciation of Schadenfreude is because he's an injured warrior. True. That's true. I'm an injured warrior. You know, lavish me with attention. Hey, Frank, I got out of bed today, and I wrecked my motorcycle. Kiss my ass. All right, anyway. Yes, we can get it out early in this roundup. Trans rights. Happy Pride, everybody. Yeah. Hey, happy Pride. For the first time in a long time, actually, Eugene sort of was celebrating Pride in June. Usually they did it in, like, August for some bizarre reason. Not really sure why that was. And it was yesterday. And my ass did not go because I tried to get out of bed and I went, and I decided to stay in bed and rest. Yes, it needed to happen. But I hope everybody's having a very good Pride Month. I'm not, but I hope you are. And I will live vicariously through you. So tell me all about it. Now, anyway. Bedridden stream when? Although that'll draw in the Kinksters. I don't see a problem with that. Yeah, I think that's totally fine. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of work on my bedroom, and people are like, when are you gonna give us a bedroom tour? I'm like, soon. All right. Next up, let's go with a classic with some fresh new content, sort of. Let's go with Hans Hot. I could 1v1 a gorilla.
So, I haven't really been paying attention to this, and I haven't read either of these articles, but now it's become apparent to me that it's like gone viral, been picked up by the media, this 100 men versus one gorilla thing. So I guess it's just worth stating my opinion. This video is not about this, really.
Okay.
Just I wanted to put it in the beginning here because it seems to be, big right now. 100 men versus one gorilla. Who would win? And I think that it's really stupid on the surface because 100 men should be able to take out anything, really. Like, I feel like 100 men should be able to take out an elephant if they're working together. So I don't know what the experts are chiming in on this, but
Okay, let's talk about this for a second, because I'm kind of curious about this, what other people think. Now, this is my reasoning, right? 100 men versus a gorilla. We're assuming that there are no weapons involved. Man does not have the ability to use any tools or anything like that. That's obviously cheating. 100 men, bare-knuckled, versus a gorilla. Now, here's a big question. Can any single human being choke a gorilla? The answer is no. No, they can't. They absolutely can't. Like, that isn't going to work. Could two human beings team up and choke a gorilla? I don't think with any real efficiency. And I'm thinking about, like, the weak points on a gorilla, right? I think if you tried to, like, kick a gorilla in the nuts, that gorilla's just going to crush you, you know? The bone density of gorillas is so intensely dense, you can't break gorilla bones. You can't. With your bare hands, you can't. You just can't. So, I don't know. What are you going to do? Steve Irwin, like, stick your fist up its butt or something? Like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Most you could maybe do, is if you somehow managed to trip the gorilla, and then you had all of the dudes lay on top of each other, at which point they'd start suffocating each other, so then it's just dead bodies. But they managed to lay enough of them onto the gorilla that it compressed his chest that he couldn't draw breath. Maybe you could kill the gorilla. Maybe. But other than that, I don't think so. Like, that's a long shot. That's pretty gnarly. So, I'm just saying. Probably the same for an elephant, too. I don't think we appreciate this enough. There's nuances to this, you know? The moment you remove tool use, human beings are not actually that effective of animals. Not really. We're awkward. You just need one man, the Great Black Dragon. True. Anyway.
it just gives them a time to talk about how big and scary gorillas are. And I guess what I will mention is that I have been seeing some people wake up to the fact that gorillas don't actually show any feats of strength. What you'll get, the most impressive things out of the gorillas is that they can actually run really fast in those suits, which should make you wonder why a beast that big can even run so fast and sprint around. And it's because the suits are foam. You can go look into the making of Gorillas in the Mist. So the suits are probably lighter than you would think.
Sure.
Based off of the mass.
Sure.
That would actually be a cool thing. Why don't they do live weigh-ins of the gorillas? I bet they weigh way less than what they say, because the suits are mostly foam, and they're very agile. I will give them that the gorillas jump around and pound their chest. Recently heard somebody going off about the sound they make, and it's like comical. Why do they pound their chest and it sounds like bongos to begin with? And they like build a musical instrument into the animal. Anyways, so the feats of strength thing. The reason that I'm rambling about this right now is because it's kind of to do with this article. This article gives the media a chance to shine the spotlight on their fake creature and tell you how dangerous it is and how strong and powerful.
Why?
But that's actually good proof against gorillas. There is not video footage of them lifting super heavy things.
My guys, my friends, my compatriots, are you gorilla pilled? God damn it.
Chucking giant stones really far, ripping a tree out of the ground or something. What you get is very pound on your chest and run around. And maybe swinging some stuff around, but nothing like, whoa, you're strong.
Whoa.
It's,
I'm pretty sure I've seen videos of, like, gorillas ripping trees out of the ground. Oh, a fellow Oregonian. Hello. Hello. Good to see you. I am always happy to see some more Oregonians. Yeah. Sweet. All right, let's keep going.
All bark, no bite kind of thing with the fake gorilla suits. So yeah, that has to do with this, so I thought I would bring it up because I recently saw somebody in the wild that came to that realization. They were like, yeah, I actually looked and there is not evidence of gorillas doing heavy lifting type of feats of strength.
I'm pretty sure there are. Pretty sure.
On to the next part of this video. I asked the Google AI.
God damn it! I didn't get this far in the video.
AI, obviously, but Google these days is so crappy that I feel like the Google AI does an okay job a lot of times.
Sure.
But you'll have to let me know how believable this is. I asked the Google AI what percentage of Americans believe in flat Earth these days, and they try to say it's rare. And they go on, 11% of Americans believe that the Earth might be flat. That's a lot.
Wow.
That seems like a lot to me. And I know that I've met other
Okay, I'm gonna put it this way: if 11% of Americans think that the world is flat, I am not surprised at this point. I am just fucking not. I am not surprised. I am not. Americans are doomed. All right, we've got real fucking problems. We have embraced a love of ignorance and stupidity to the point in which we're committing slow suicide through legislation and our voting habits. It's fucking mental. It's absolutely mental. We have our entire health system is being controlled by the brain worm inside of a living corpse, for fuck's sake. I swear to God, it's fucking crazy. Everything's so fucking nuts right now. I don't mean to wax, political right now, but yeah, no, that tracks. That totally tracks. Yeah, no. Yeah, if you think 11% is way too many Americans that believe in a flat Earth, I mean, just turn on Newsmax for like 20 minutes and you'll get it. It'll make sense. Yeah, it'll make sense. If 11% of Americans are flat earthers, just means 11% of us don't have wrinkles in our brains. True. Smooth. Super smooth. If I want to move to Canada, you welcome me? Okay, listen. I would love to. Unfucking ironically, I would love to. Absolutely love to. I have considered it many, many times. It is, I've checked, a little difficult to do. It's a little tough to do. And also, the main thing that always keeps me from moving anywhere is that I have an incredible support structure here. An incredible support structure. No matter how bad my life gets, and it's gotten pretty fucking bad, I have some of the most wonderful, incredible, loving people in my life that have picked me up when I've fallen. I hope I do the same for them. It'd be really hard to leave those people behind. And, it is what it is. But maybe eventually shit will get so bad, I can convince all these crazy lunatics to flee to Canada with me. Sounds pretty good. Right. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I didn't realize that. Yeah. I did not realize where that video was gonna go, so I'm actually changing the order of some, and we're just gonna, we're just going to move straight into... Oh, wait. First, I need to read these. Jimmy Key. Hi, Jeff. Sorry to hear about your accident. So I so need of some Wingnut Roundup. My mental health is in the gutter, so here's some money. Thanks. Mine as well. And I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad you're here, too. Super Animaniac. Evening, Daddy. I'm glad to see you're all right. My friend's been going through some horrible things in her life. Can I get a trans rights for her? Trans rights? Trans fucking rights. I hope things get better for you. I hope you stay strong. You are stronger than you know. And if nobody else is, I'm proud of you. All right, moving on. Let's go with Fittest Flat Earther. I love this guy.
So you still think you live on a globe, right?
What?
Where people...
Wait, hang on. The hell did I do wrong? The hell was that? Did I not program that right? Motherfucker. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that while we're watching this. Here we go.
So you still think you live on a globe, right? Where people on the other side of the globe, like let's say in Australia, are living life like this. flipping upside down and walking upside down and running upside down and swimming upside down and boating upside down. You believe this, right? I mean, you would have to if you think you live on a globe.
Yeah.
Well, what if no one's actually doing anything upside down? What if you just believe that because you were told that at a very young age? What if we live on something much more like this, where everyone is right side up and the sun and the moon circle above us?
What if?
And well, there's this ice wall that surrounds all of us and holds in the water that's
Okay. So what's fascinating is flat earthers, and I resisted for a long time about not watching, like I didn't want to watch any flat earth content because it's just so low-hanging fruit, you know. But it's fun. It's fun. So I've embraced it. It's okay. We'll do it for the roundup. But what's really weird is that there are certain things that seem to be ubiquitous in the flat earther community. Broad strokes of like semi-coherent and agreed upon concepts. That the earth is flat, that it's designed similarly to like how they're saying that there's an ice wall, and that's how the sun and the moon and all that kind of rotation goes. And all of this, of course, is easily debunked. But what's great is, and what my favorite thing is when flat earthers fight. When they fight about shit, it's so fucking great. It's so great. It's the best. It is absolutely the best because they start calling each other idiot, and that's fun. Like when you got two people who are like, the earth is flat, but you're an idiot because you think the earth is flat, and then this. Like, well, hang on. It's so good. It's so good. No hollow earth, hollow moon. Because I watched Moonfall, and it was the best movie that year. It's amazing, amazing film.
always flat and level. You know, kind of like what's exactly depicted in actual maps from pre-NASA days. This is a 1944 map that the air school teachers used to actually use to teach their students. And notice the white thing going around them. Yeah, that's actually Antarctica and how it used to be depicted on these pre-NASA maps. And you know,
this man cannot picture taking... I'm sorry. I don't even know how to accurately explain how fucking stupid this is. What the fuck? Fuck it.
you know the funny thing about Antarctica? It just happens to be the highest elevated land in all the world by more than double. That's Antarctica. Average elevation by continent. That's Antarctica. More than double. So it's saying this kind of acts like a bowl or a cup. You know, kind of like described in the Bible when it says the earth takes shape like clay under a seal.
Right. Okay.
But Tyler, if the sun were circling us, how would we ever have night and day? Because here it's so easily explainable. The earth turns every 24 hours and half of it's facing the sun and the other half isn't. Oh, that looks really real, by the way. I'm so glad you asked.
It's a computer generated, you fucking dipshit.
That question. You see, the sun is local and it's close, and the earth is a pretty big place. And even though you don't realize this because we're told differently, light doesn't travel endlessly. And well,
okay. See, I was about to ask that question. Like, wait a minute. If we're totally flat and the sun's doing that, why can't we see the sun way over there? And it's because light is not infinite. Gotcha. Photons aren't real. We got to expose big photon here.
if you still think you live on a globe, then you really don't realize that you live in an enclosed system. There's an enclosure above us, the firmament, in fact, and this is what happens when a light is shined on the firmament. It's also why you can see the sun angling, because it's circling. If it was just going down because the Earth was rotating, well, it would go in a straight line. It wouldn't be angling, and it definitely wouldn't be getting smaller.
Axis of the Earth is tilt. Fuck it.
Here's a great example of it not only getting smaller, but also angling, because it's circling, and the only reason it appears to go down is because of perspective. And when something gets further away in perspective, it goes lower in your field of vision.
It does not. No, it doesn't. What are you talking? No, it don't. No, it don't. Whom's the fuck taught you about shit? What? Fucking. What? I need to know whomst taught this man. I need to know whomst was his science teacher and give him a slap. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Holy shit. And this smug look on his face is so brilliant.
And gets smaller, kind of like we see in this example here. And yes, you don't always see that because a lot of times there's thick atmosphere which acts as a lens. But on a low humidity day, it's clear as day. Oh, the sun actually isn't in here with us. No, it's in the firmament. We just see the apparent sun, kind of like when you see a rainbow. And I'll show you evidence of that. Here is my very own backyard during the April 8th eclipse last year. And see, here's the apparent sun, and there's the actual sun in the firmament. And that's the lens flare flying around.
What? 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 Okay.
So this is actually much closer to our reality than most people realize, because the light we see isn't the source. It's coming from a different source. Kind of like when you shine a light in a paperweight. This is a paperweight, and I'm shining my iPhone light at it. The iPhone light in the paperweight, in the sun on the April 8th eclipse. The apparent sun, and then the actual source. Funny how the apparent light in the paperweight looks an awful lot.
Good comment. Earth, directed by J.J. Abrams. Indeed. Yep. The sun is just it's just a lens flare. Get sun-pilled.
A lot like the apparent light that I see in the sky. Now, I'm not claiming to know what that is. That's the real sun, the sun that God put in the firmament to light the day. Now, I don't know what it is. It's spiritual. God created it. He can do whatever he wants. He literally could have a giant iPhone pointing down at us. I'm not saying that's what it is, but I don't know. But it sure makes me feel good. It sure makes things grow, and it makes things happy. So I think there's something more to it than just a light. But I mean, you know I'm just kidding, right? I know I live right there, and I'm spinning 1,000 miles per hour right now and hurling towards the sun at 66,600 miles per hour. And there are definitely people running around upside down in Australia. I mean, just because I don't see it or never have, or it defies all logic and...
All right, Exquisite Lizard. You're upside down. I know you are. I know you're upside down right now. I know it. Is this more comfortable for you, Lizard? Is this more comfortable for you? God damn it. God damn it. What the fuck?
reason, kind of like water bending around to stick to the other side of the ball, doesn't mean it's not true. I mean, this is totally illogical. Stuff moving above us, even though every day I see the sun, it looks like it's moving and not us. And a place where everyone is standing in the same direction, well, that's just comical. Oh, you know the funny...
All right, anyway, fuck you. Before you get into your next point, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. God damn it. Oh shit. Wait. Hang on. I think we might be getting a report from the Upside Down. Oh, hey. Samantha Hembergay just got back from Pride, organized by a bunch of anarchists. What's up, Jeff and chat? That sounds amazing. That sounds so fun. That sounds super cool. Yeah, I was just saying I missed Pride because of my motorcycle accident. So, yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. That's totally fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's all right. It's cool. It's fine. It's okay. All right. Anyway, so also from the Down Under, let's go check out with Paul Hind.
Takeoff successful. We are now traveling through the Gabakata system. Generators running. Generators running. Protocol Intel active for atom generators run. Bika Galaxy Commander. Galaxy Commander. Gita Kobata Gituk Uragadatu Gakamakadidi. The generators are functioning at full capabilities. Generators 1 to 6 million. The protocol of the atoms of the Intel. Drive system enabled. Wopikaba. Goramakuti Tamako. Hirama Hidit. Hushamakotakati dia. The Intel generators will take us through the systems past the beyond the light into the known. Anita Makuka. Generator 1, active. Generator 2, active. Generator 3, active. Generator 10, offline. Needs atoms replacing. Protel Intent System, 949. Gitama, Hirama Huraga. Hirama Goda. Hirama Shuma. Gitama Hutama Hida Ina Sexabeda, System 9, Quadrant 8. Through the centuries. Girama, System 9. Generator 6.94, back online. Girama Hudama, Hirama Girama Goo.
Wait, they have Fosters in Welshland? Wales? I forgot the word for Welsh's cunt. I forgot Wales. They've got Fosters in Wales? That doesn't seem likely. That doesn't seem likely at all. I think this man is upside down. He's using AI technology to flip his image upside down, so we don't know that he's actually in Australia. Home of Foster's, Australian for beer. Even though he sounds like a Welshman, that's a fake out. It's a fake out. Did you have a stroke? I don't know. Did I have a stroke? I don't know. It's standard fare in most shops. A likely story. I know. Listen, I know you're in the pocket of big upside down. I get it. I totally get it. I'd just like you all to know that this is not Welsh. Well, the mystery fucking deepens now, fucking doesn't it? Where'st this man come from? Where does he live? He's clearly just speaking regular Welsh. I don't know. You guys fight about this, because I can't figure this out. I got stroked off straight. No. I was actually trying to go and get another fan to bring in here, because I do have an AC running, but it's not working well enough. I am warm right now. But yeah. No, that's Paul Hind. He's a prince. He's beautiful. 13 of Fisher. Hey, Jeff, hope you're doing okay after your crash. Sorry I've not been around. Lots of personal stuff going on. Sending my love to chat, too. 13. Oh, it's 13! Hi. Just a little something for 13 and 13 only. All the rest of you perverts have to pay. So, who is upside down? Australian people. They're upside down. Anyway. Let's do this one. I know that you guys are not as big of fans of Sam the Illusionist as I am. But I fucking love this guy. I don't care. I fucking like him, so you're gonna have to deal with it for at least a minute, okay? Just gonna have to. Let's go.
We are the Galactic Federation now in communications through these instruments in our heart at this timeline. And we, the Galactic Federation now...
I feel like I really should have warned you guys at the very beginning of the roundup that, so every roundup's different. Sometimes they're dealing with a lot of exorcism. Sometimes they're dealing with the devil worshippers. Sometimes they're dealing with, political stuff. And sometimes, like this one, it's a roundup that's just straight up full of schizophrenia. There is just, and I don't mean that as derogatory for anybody who is struggling through schizophrenia, but my God, some of the stuff we're going to be watching today is oof. But anyway, here we go. More Sam.
Communicate at this time and space for the purpose of answering the various queries that are presented. We suggest your peoples to use inner discernment.
It's a good idea.
Firstly, the query related with what caused the relationship to separate between the entities named as Elon Musk and Donald Trump. We must state that Donald Trump, who is a soul complex of unexpected complexity.
I like the idea that this guy is channeling these like inner light galactic Palladian Federation fucking beings, right? And like from the perspective, like let's just pretend for a minute. Let's put on our pretendy caps, okay? Let's do this. Hang on, I'm gonna sit down. Ow. I'm sore. Let's put on our pretendy caps, right? And let's think. Say there is a galactic federation, aliens out there. Whoa. Cruising through the cosmos in their fucking starships, having space orgies, things like that. Good stuff, right? And they decide that they're going to bring communication down to this one weirdo with a YouTube channel, right? And from their perspective, because they're watching us like it's a reality TV show, they're infinitely fascinated with Trump and describe him as a soul complex of unexpected complexity. Trump. A soul complex of unexpected complexity. Is there anybody out there in the chat, does anybody find Donald Trump especially complex? Just asking for posterity. I'm doing a study. We're doing a thing. We're doing a science, okay? Just kind of curious. I do love that. I love the idea that galactic spanning civilizations that have warp drive and time travel and soul beaming brain to brain fuckboy communication, right? Just happen to also be incredibly stupid. That would be the best. That would be the coolest thing ever. That would make me so fucking happy. Just imagine, if you will. Imagine technologically advanced, incredibly diverse, wild spanning galactic civilizations. Total fucking morons. That would be so cool. That would be so fun. Like their brains just developed purely in a technological sense, but they're just fucking stupid. Straight up dumbasses. That would be the best. That would be so cool. That would be great. Why not? I think it'd be the fuck.
Walks a path leading towards service to others, though veiled by the density of its own fears and illusions. The entity perceived Elon Musk, whose actions and motivations are primarily aligned with service to self, driven by ambition, control, and the seduction of power. The entity Donald Trump saw Elon Musk shape-shifting into a reptilian form.
Whoa. Wait. So maybe the reason why Trump and Elon are no longer having their bromance is because Trump saw Elon change into a reptoid. I like it.
This vision primarily arose during an encounter when the entities Elon and Donald Trump were having a meeting. Furthermore, because of the emotions of anger and imbalance, the entity Elon Musk shapeshifted into a reptilian form. This furthermore showcased its true nature to the entity. Donald Trump, furthermore.
All right. I am not going to torture you any longer. I fucking love. I love the way Sam says Trump, like Tromp. Trump. Fucking great. But you know what? That's my headcanon now. That is what I believe. I believe that the reason is because Elon couldn't hold his human shape any further, and he started like shedding back into his evil reptilian whatever. Anyway, Canadians. We got any Canadians in the chat? Are there any Canadians in the chat right now? Very curious. I know there's obviously like one because they were saying that I should move to Canada. Oh, and if I'm not mistaken, my good friend Lilith is in the chat too. How you doing? The reason why I mention this is because I need to inform you, dear Canadians, dwellers of America's hat. Sorry. Don't hate on me. That you are very fortunate because you have the power of a weather witch looking out for your country. So here you go. This here is Ryan. This is Ryan.
Bringing earth healing rain to Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba fires.
There you go. There you go. He's bringing rain to the Manitoba fires. And are we going to have any evidence that this happened, that this worked? Come on. There you go. There, he brought the rains. He blessed the rains down in Manitoba. Incredible. And you know, the best part is, if I was to think of like an Albertan weather witch, this is what I would think of. This is actually exactly how I pictured it in my head. If somebody was to say the words Albertan weather witch, I'd be like, yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's about what I would think it would be. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, it's cool. It's good. Hey there, guy. I heard we were having a whole lot of the forest fires, eh? So I brought out my big old fuck-off crystal, eh? And I prayed to the four watchtowers and the gods of the earth and the air, eh? And brought ourselves down some rain there, don't you know? And there you go. It's incredible. Thank fuck you guys have this. I wish we had a weather witch here in the United States. We could use it. We could definitely use it. So, jealous. Pretty jealous. That crystal has absolutely been in his butt. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's entirely possible. Don't make me get the 501 ambulance guy. No flared base on that thing. Indeed, that's true. That's very true. He made it rain from inside of it. Hey, come on, man. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Why is it every time... I'll hail the weather shaman Kyle. It's Ryan, but it should be Kyle. Hey, Chelsea Moore, thank you very much. Appreciate you. That's very kind of you. Oh, yeah, I forgot that alert is my old dance. Forgot about that. It's good stuff. All right, anyway. Let's go with no more Ryan, eh? We're done with the Ryan. We don't need to dwell anymore on him, even though I love talking like this. What's next? Oh, yeah. All right, let's take a brief break from unchecked, rampant wingnuttery. And I wanted to check in on one of the guys that we watched brand new at the Roundup last month. I guess his name is called Bloom Your Potential. And if you remember, he made a video called Gay Son or Whore Daughter. And it was, of course, a pinnacle of intelligence. So let's see what he has to say. This is a video of his called Just Be Real.
I apologize in advance if the audio quality is kind of shit. I'm getting a car wash, but I want to tell you guys a quick message here. Okay, I want to get a point across to you guys. Now, I know recently, well, for a while actually, my YouTube channel and the content I have been creating. I love creating content. I love creating things. I feel like I'm just an artist. I don't want to be too full of myself, but I do love making things. Okay.
I feel like I'm just an artist, which is why I'm sitting in my car in a fucking car wash recording a goddamn video. I'm an artist. You can't explain it.
I genuinely enjoy it. But the thing is, it has taken a turn that I didn't expect. And I'm not here to apologize, but I'm going to be straightforward with you and tell you that, honestly, Satan himself has seen the good things that I want to try and do.
Okay.
And says, you know what? Fuck you. You're a fucking clown. And decided that I'm going to make shit that isn't in my best interest. It isn't in other people's best interest. Because just the way that I have talked about...
Okay, before we get to that, I
Recovering from a month-long news-induced depression, and the combo of Roundup and Sapporo Lager is really helping.
Oh, yes.
Bless you for being a steadfast trans ally. It means a lot. Much love to the Doc Holiday fam. Trans rights.
Trans rights to you, too. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Goth Parrot. News-induced depression is a real fucking thing. Real fucking thing. And you know, the Roundup helps, and a nice cold Sapporo is always a good idea too. But yeah, there is something to be said about disconnecting. I very much believe in being politically literate and being well read on the things that are happening in the world. But you don't have to. You don't have to. There are no rules. There's no rules. I don't know if anybody like told you this or anything, right? But like here. Come here. There are no rules. And you don't have to feel bad if for some reason you're like, you know what? I just can't fucking handle watching the goddamn news or having to consume this shit over and fucking over again. It is okay to take a break. It is. And I'm telling this to you, but I'm also speaking to my motherfucking self. Like, it's okay. It's okay to take a fucking break. It's okay to be like, you know what? I'm just going to be self-focused for a little while. I'm going to make sure I'm taking care of myself. I'm going to go do the things that are going to make me happy. The world will still suck when I come back. But for right now, I'm just going to forget that it sucks. Obviously, you can't do that forever. Or you could, I guess, I suppose. But it is good to take breaks. You got to take care of yourself. You got to. Take care of yourself. I'm so speaking to myself right now just as much as I am you. All right, anyway, back to the Roundup. So what I was saying, are you saying you need to touch grass? You know, the whole touch grass thing, it just seems so... I like the concept of the phrase touch grass because, you know, you should touch grass. Like, go camping and, you know, get out into nature and, like, do some stuff or whatever. But it also... Not everybody can just, like, actually touch grass. And I think some people kind of got a little, I don't know, like, personally aggrieved by this idea of, like, well, what if I can't? What if I have to do this or what if I have to do that? So I intend just try and say, try and experience the world outside of your bubble and away from news. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Go experience the real world in whatever way you can. Like, maybe you have mobility issues or whatever, but, you know, do what you can. Take care of yourself. It's important. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the reason why I was mentioning this, he's talking about, like, this wild shift and change to my channel, and Satan himself is now paying attention. I really have to point out, this guy only has 452 subscribers. This is made 12 days ago, and it has 26 views. I don't know how much... Satan is really paying that much attention to you guy. But I'm going to wind this back because this goes a very interesting place. Here we go.
That isn't in my best interest. It isn't in other people's best interest. Because just the way that I have talked about, you know, black people and gay people and trans people, I'm not sitting here saying that I all of a sudden, you know, like, accept them and things, because I don't. And I never.
Black people? Like, I understand, like, you might be like, ooh, gay people are gross, trans people are icky, or some shit like that. Some ignorant-ass dumb shit like that. But, bro, black people? Like, what? Wait. Hmpst? What?
Never will.
Oh,
They're sinful people. I mean, everybody is sinful, but I'm trying to be more godly, and I'm trying to be more...
Which is why I hate the blacks. Got it. Okay. All right. You know what? Say it with your whole chest, you freako.
Of a godly man, as I should, as any Christian should. We have to draw a line where we can't just accept everything.
Right.
I was driving past a church the other day and saw it said...
Wait, what do you say about black people? Hang on, I'll wind it back. Dude, I will wind this fucking back because it is so fucking off the cuff. It's crazy. Just listen to this. I had to when I found this and I was listening to it like 2 days ago, and I was playing a new game, Alters. I was playing the new game Alters. Awesome fucking game. Super fucking cool. Check it out. Anyway, and he said that, and I'm like, wait, what?
Because just the way that I have talked about, black people and gay people and trans people, I'm not sitting here saying that I all of a sudden, accept them and things, because I don't, and I never will. They're sinful people. I mean, everybody is sinful, but I'm trying to be more godly, and I'm trying to be more of a godly man, as I should, as any Christian should. We have...
Like Jesus said himself, whites only.
have to draw a line where we can't just accept everything. I was driving past a church the other day and saw it had a pride flag and said LGBTQ whatever plus welcome, which I guess is kind of fine, but no, it's not, because you think, well, good, they're supposed to love everybody. Yes, we are supposed to love everybody. That is exactly what God says. That's what Jesus preached.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that there is no longer no line for us to draw to where we have to say, okay, enough is enough. This is unacceptable. Because that's...
But what does that mean? What does that mean? Like, okay, I love them, but I'm gonna, I don't know, persecute them? Like, what does that mean? You fucking weirdo little freak.
That's what modern Christians are doing now, where they will say, okay, yeah, no, we can have women preaching, we can have people be gay, we can have people be trans. Those are all sins. Do you not understand that? Those are all sins?
I mean, they're awesome. I don't know about that.
You don't see that, because you should. And it's pretty fucking simple. I don't like getting upset about things, but there are things that do piss me off. A lot of the content that I have made, I talk about things that really piss me off. But I also want to open your guys' eyes to certain topics and things, because I feel like it's important. I want to talk about the important things in life and in the world. I don't want to just make some dumb shit just to melt your brain. I'm not here to just entertain you and just drown you in bullshit. I want to give you real, raw life.
Real, raw life that I have learned over my 17 years. What the fuck? Hey, Shabisky, what's up, dude? Yeah, no, fucking wacky ass shit. This dude's crazy. Now, I do have to point out, so I was watching some of his other content before I settled on watching this video for this roundup. And he at one point is making this long video, like 20 minutes about how he doesn't want to be like Andrew Tate, even though, in his words, not mine, Andrew Tate is awesome. But then he had another video where he was talking about how he's going to make a pyramid scheme like Andrew Tate's, but he'll pay out better. And isn't that cool? Isn't he a good guy because he'll rip you off less than Andrew Tate? We're dealing with room temperature IQs here.
And that's what I want to do. And for a while, I wanted to make... when I first started making this kind of content, like Red Pill, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Like, the first episode I did was TikTok and the Chinese government. It's like an hour-long video. Ever since then, it was a great idea. But then it steered down towards more hateful content, and that's not what I wanted to do. And so I'm trying to tell you guys right now, while I still get the chance, to not fall down the same path as I have, okay?
Right.
And it's hard to, because when you go down these rabbit holes and you learn about things, you think, oh my, what the hell? This world sucks. I hate this. This is terrible. This is disgusting.
I love the idea, the absolute fucking privilege of being a little boy and being like, this world sucks because people that don't affect me in any fucking way exist. Not, I'll never be able to afford a house. Not, I'm going to struggle if I have anything go wrong with my health. Not, my tax dollars are going to fund genocides. Not, if I have any kind of legal fuck up, I could be effectively enslaved by the fucking state. Not any of those things. No, no, no. There are gays and black people, and women have equal rights. Ugh, you fucking moron. You dipshit. You soy-drenched virgin fucko. Ugh, my God. And if anything is proof of America as a failed state, is that somebody like this, not him, because he's not going anywhere, but people like him can end up with wildly popular careers with this shit. All they need is some fucking like weirdo right-wing grifter daddy corporation to come along and just like shovel a bunch of fucking money and get him featured on Daily Wire or some other dog shit or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. This is our dystopia. It's stupidity. It's stupidity and insecurity. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm depressed. Let's get out of here. Let's not do this anymore. Let's go to something else, something more fun. What's fun? Let's find something fun. God damn it. Sure. Fuck it. Why not? Let's do it.
We just thank you right now, Lord, from the east, the west, the north, and the south. You will shake America with your power and your glory. We cancel every assignment of the enemy. This nation was birthed to be one nation under God, and we are standing on the soil of the White House, and we are declaring your word. Every place that our foot will trod, you will give it to us, and we are taking the land. We thank you, O Lord. You have brought us to the kingdom for a time such as this, and this is the time. And so we declare right now, from the capital of our nation, that America will come back to God. We will come back to God. Nothing will stop this nation. And we speak right now by the authority of heaven. You told us to bring heaven to earth. Heaven is being released through your people right now. We just thank you right now.
This is from a group called Trump's Faith Office. Just so you know where we're at right now. Just so we're all on the same page, okay? Whoopsh. Just so we know. Yep. Humana, 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 humana. The lightning is late? Do you think Jesus came inside them? If they're lucky. If they're lucky. There's nothing quite like a Christ cream pie. Anyway. Let's do this. Let's... okay. Full disclosure on this one. If you've been watching the Roundup for like the past year and a half or so, you know I am obsessed with Mario. I don't understand how this fucking weirdo Canuck dude has the huge following that he does. Probably because he's cute. He is kind of cute. He's a cute guy. Did she just say white now? I think she said right now. But, I mean, I'm feeling it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm obsessed with this dude. I don't know how he's gotten so many followers. Probably just because he's cute. But what a brain-dead moron. I listened to the first, 25 seconds of this, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. If it's not great after 25 seconds, well, it's not my fault. So here we go.
I want to try and shed some light on this World War III that we're seeing take place in front of us, whether it happens or not. So, the border between Israel and Palestine, that is maybe the only place in the world where it's almost 100% Muslim on one side of the border.
No.
And 100% the Vatican, okay?
What? No. No. Also, Mario, where is the border between Israel and Palestine? Can you point that out on a map for me? I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Oh no. Povero says, I saw a video about a new homemade cure called poop juice. I haven't found the original post, so when I do, I'll send it to you. If you find it before the end of the roundup, you need to fucking send it to me and message me right away. I think you have my phone number. If you don't, just like blow me up in the chat, and somebody who does have my phone number will call me. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, I'd love to find out about poop juice.
Where Jesus comes from. So you have Jesus versus Muhammad.
Sure.
Iran backs Palestine. The white portion of the world, aside from Russia, backs Israel. Okay? So in the
That's not true either. Whatever, it's fine. Fuck it.
past few years, look what the States has done. What the States has done. The people that make most of the weapons, okay? Like, the majority of all of the guns come from them.
Who? Whomst?
They
Whomst?
backed...
Who are you talking about? Whom? What? Whomst? There are a lot of weapons, arms manufacturer from all around the world. Tons. Whomst?
Ukraine. They have a border there where they can go after Russia. They backed Israel.
Who did?
That border as well, so they can move their troops nice and close. Start a conflict with China.
Wait. Are you saying? Wait. Hang on. I have not seen this. I have not seen this video this far. Okay, hang on. Okay, the pay-per-view event of the year: Jesus versus Muhammad. True. Is he saying that Ukraine backed Israel so that Ukraine could attack China? What?
Get them from both sides now.
Okay.
Right? From the east
Hot.
and the west.
Hot.
And also
Hot.
place their troops to go help Israel. Okay?
Yeah.
This is why religion is so fucking dangerous, too. This is why it has to go. Because now it's the Catholics and the Christians versus the Muslims.
Why are you not saying the Jews? Like, why not? Why? I mean, you're talking about Israel. Israel is a Jewish state. You can say Jew. There's nothing wrong with saying Jew. It's descriptive. Jewish people. They are Jews. It is to be Jew. It's fine. It's fine. Not all Jews are Israeli, you know? Like, but why are you afraid to... Why are you making this about, like... I don't fucking get it. I don't understand. I don't know what he's talking about.
And in the midst of that, take out China and...
How?
Push into Russia to get rid of the communism.
Do you know how a map works? Hang on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me ask you, do you know geography? What the fuck, dude? Okay. My guy. Do you know that China is not close to Israel? And China definitely is not in between Israel and Russia. You know that, right? Have you seen a map? Do you know what a map looks like? What? This video is even better than I thought it would be. Hang on. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Go back to Flat Earth, dude. He'll teach him about maps. Indeed!
Right?
I'm sure if you, like, pointed out to him, like, have you ever looked at a map? He'd be like, maps are fucking fake news and disinformation used to control you. Like, just listen to me or whatever. Believe me.
That's what they've done. It's all been staged for that reason. Do you see how they did that?
No!
Every excuse they need to pull their troops closer for the most bang for their buck, for the most people shooting at each other. They can't start wars in Europe anymore, okay? No one from Germany is going to attack Italy. No one from the United States is going to attack Canada. Like, even though there was tariffs put in place or whatever. to think that a bunch of Canadians are going to go and shoot at a bunch of Americans, that's just, like, really? They just wouldn't, you know?
Nobody's talking about that. Can you... God, focus!
You have to start that war in a place where there's a chance that those people will shoot at each other. And Israel and Palestine is that place. So it's drawing the entire fucking world into a war over one border, and that's just the excuse to go after everything else that they want, right? To dominate all the big boys, like Russia.
Hot. I'll dominate all the big boys. You're on notice, big boys. What? Ben has been nothing but great to you. Why ban him? Ben's not banned. The fuck are you talking about? I didn't ban Ben. I went on his show like 4 days ago. Shut up.
And China. And they have them on all the borders right now. They have them from Israel. They can attack. They can attack from Ukraine, and they can attack from the coast on where China is.
What?
See how they did that?
No! I feel like I'm having a stroke. I feel like I'm having a fucking stroke. Almonds? Toast? I don't know. What is the signs? What are the signs when you have a stroke? I feel like I'm having a stroke. What the fuck? Oregon is hot. Are you in Oregon too? There's a lot of Oregonians in the chat today. Hello, fellow Oregonians. How are you? I hope you're doing good. It is warm. Yeah. Some people want USA supremacy. Yeah. Put on a bandana. I don't have a bandana with me. I have a hat. I could put on a hat. Put on a bandana. I don't have a bandana. No. Oh, it's toast smell. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Like, Mario has never seen a map. That's all I can assume. He is grotesquely mistaken. But you know, the thing is, all of this comes down to the super fact that war is a racket. It's absolutely racket. Of course it is. War is a racket, and very, very often, wars are fought via proxies. And wars are also supported for different reasons. If you push, like, for instance, Russia against Ukraine, and then you have one of the biggest supporters, like us, pull support away from Ukraine, that signals to other places, like maybe China, that if they were to try and take, I don't know, Taiwan, that the U.S. would not lift a finger to stop that. That is an aspect of globalized, mechanized hot war considerations. Like, that's something that you do have to think about. That is global policy. That's very real. That's very true. It is not the same as Ukraine using Israel to go through Israel and Palestine directly into next door China and then plow through China to go into Russia. I don't know how the fuck that works. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Maybe I'm missing something. But you know, when it comes to understanding the world and global politics and strife and war and struggle, it's important that we listen to the experts, the people who know how to truly bring about peace in our time. And of course, I mean the Wild Naked Man.
You are the outermost extension of the divine. Each one of us is an extension of God. And our cocks are literally the outermost extension of the divine, of the heart frequency that is our true nature as human beings.
Okay. It's they're like radar dishes, right? They're like just transmitting our energy, spirit, cosmo power or something, right? I believe it. Sure. Fuck it. Why not?
That's why the Matrix doesn't want us playing with our hummus cannons and rubbing them against the hummus cannons of our bestest bros.
Gotcha. Okay. So the Let me parse this out real quick. So the Matrix, the overarching evil overlords that control our media, our information, our religion, our governments, they don't want us to jack off. Why? Or like kiss our homies on the lips. Why?
To create more of a divine spark. Because bros who are coalescing in hummus cannon and testicular bonding, they don't want to compete.
Sure.
They don't want to compare. They just want to love each other. Brotherhood, man. Imagine all the people playing with their beautiful hummus cannon. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Play with your hummus cannon with your bros, and the world will be as one. We'll live as one. Stop circumcising. Start playing. Just roll the foreskin back and play with a beautiful mushroom. It'll stop all the violence in the Middle East.
Is that all it takes? Okay. Well, he's got a point. Maybe I am actually at a fucking loss here. Damn. Wow. God damn. Logic Blaster says, hey, Jeff Holiday, you're the best. Love the Wingnut Roundup. I love you, my friend. By the way, I'm kind of curious about this. I don't know if Streamlabs is actually working. Has anybody attempted to use it and for some reason it isn't working? Maybe? I don't know. Let me know if there's like a problem going on with it, and if so, then I'll try and get that fixed up while we're live. We're live. Oh boy. Super Animaniac. Bees make honey, I make cummy to end the conflict in the Middle East. Indeed, it makes sense to me. We just got to jack off with our bestest bros, and that's the way that we're finally gonna see peace in our lifetime. World peace is stored in the balls. That's a very... You know what, Burb? If I could actually physically give people gold stars for comments in the chat, that would get one. That would definitely get one. Happiness is a warm gun, indeed. All right, so I have been tirelessly watching and waiting, monitoring all of the alpha, beta, delta, echo, all the way to omega brain waves out there. I have contacted the ethereal beings. I have sent communications to the Galactic Federation of Planets, to the Ascension Light Council. I've communed with demons and angels alike. I went up to God and I slapped his ass in the face and said, bitch, whence the fuck is my great black dragon? And you know what? I found him. He has not been making videos, but I found him. He has been choosing to go onto a random British man's YouTube channel and sort of have conversations. Sort of. It's... I don't really know what to think about this interaction. It's a very strange situation. Oh, hey. I guess it is working. Look at that Earth Mother animation.
Here's something for the CBR Repair Fund.
Fuck. Oh, God. You had to remind me that my bike is broken. Damn it. But thank you. But damn it. But damn it. I uglied my bike up, everybody. Anyway, so I don't really know what to make of this interaction. It's mostly Jay doing what he does, and then this guy going like, yes, very jolly good. Yes, okay. So anyway, here you go. He's alive.
It's so funny. Just the power we all have and the power I have that I can't access right now like the rest of us embody, despite everything we can do. To have all that, and I can't finish getting out of this, separating from this almost completely dead body.
Yeah, sure.
Like being a paratrooper and you're stuck on the transport plane waiting for the green light.
Yeah.
Is it like
or the
that?
door won't open.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're over there kicking it, hitting it with the butt of your rifle.
But eventually the plane will either have to emergency land or crash. So one way or another, you're coming down.
Yeah. And you know me, I'll say, frack it, where's my torch? I'll get us out of here. But that meant cutting torch, not a flashlight.
Yeah.
I know that. Yeah.
Okay. Tiny Moogle says, he lives. Yay? Yes. Indeed. Why can't he self-separate? I don't know. Reasons, I guess. I don't know.
Military, I didn't get to fight, but I did, but, not war. I've had so many lives, I remember everything.
Sure. Tell us about one.
I remember pieces of most everything.
Yeah.
I slowly look at, especially Spartacus. That sucked. All those people want me to feed them, take care of them, to protect them from the Roman soldiers.
Sure.
And I was helpless.
Sure.
When I was Gandhi, trying to keep India together as one country, I was helpless because the original first beings messed it up always. I get so mad when I was George Washington.
Sure.
And we'd start fighting the Brits, and I didn't get crap for help from the other side as far as original first beings, and it started out really rough.
But you got help from the French. Like, that did... wasn't Spartacus fictional? I don't fucking know. What an intensely charismatic man. I know. Isn't he, though? We won't dwell on this too long. But it's... I want to play this a little bit so you understand this interaction. Like, this is interesting.
Until figuring out a game plan, but the one controlling all the knobs on the faucets are the original ones. And I get so mad. I was like, frack this, man. This is ending one way or the other. I was so mad. I figured I could, quote unquote, go to heaven and come back and with a spirit horse, and
sweet.
I had that feeling that I could do that.
Sweet, yeah.
I didn't understand it because I was never awake that life as much as I am now. But anyway, I charge. When it's time to charge, I go. I talk about leading the man. I'd be so far ahead of them. It's like, damn. And they're screaming. Sometimes they grab my coat
or cock.
Slow down. I lost so many poor, beautiful, wonderful horses. Yeah, the one charge. I remember that I got hit once on the shoulder. That's actually the left shoulder, right there. I got hit once. It kind of ripped through my coat, and then the long coat I had on, or whatever. I had 4 big bullet holes in it.
Wow.
I didn't care if I won. I just wanted it over.
You're such a fucking hero. You're such a goddamn hero. It's incredible. It really is incredible. And like, look, this is the thing that I really wanted to point out because I found this interaction so fascinating. Because you guys know me, I am a scholar, if you will, an anthropologist of the wingnut. I track them, I watch them over the years. I see their rise, their fall, their. I'm all about it, baby. I'm all about it for the long, long haul and the long game. But we have this rare opportunity where you have Jay, the great black dragon, the creator and destructor of the universe, the alpha and omega, top dog, big swinging dick, fucking dragon, lion-faced god of wrath. And he's in a live stream with this guy. And this guy apparently believes him, and his interaction with him is, I'm so fascinated by it. It's so crazy. I'm this Steve Irwin of Wingnuts. I kind of am. Yeah, kinda. I don't know if I can't gas myself up enough to put myself like a Steve Irwin or anything, but like, you know. At this point, I think I've like been doing this long enough. I could say I have a little bit of authority on Wingnuts, but I just find this whole thing so fascinating. Yeah. Sporticus is real? Maybe. Maybe. Hey, Jeff, I never realized how much I miss you until I see you at the end of the month. Your laugh makes me laugh. I'm glad you're here. I am so incredibly charmed by that, and that makes me very, very, very happy. That makes me so happy, and I love you for that. So thank you. That's very, very kind. I have not been this happy all month. All month. I have not been even close to this happy. It's only when I'm here with you, sort of, in our weird sort of interaction that we have going on with this whole show thing, that I'm actually as happy as I am. And it's very, very kind and great, and I love it. Yes. I do want to reiterate this this one from Super Animaniac. Bees make honey, I make cummy to end the conflict in the Middle East. Indeed. So my bestest bros out there, or gals. What's the instead of bros? What should I use for the ladies? Not gals. That seems so like. The latest in women's wear, the gals will love this full-length flowing skirt from blah, 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 blah. It just feels wrong. But anyway, for my people of all spectrums of gender, next time you're jorking it, make sure you do it for peace in the Middle East, okay? Together, we're going to not make a difference. But at least we'll come. We will... Is it going to work? My bros and hoes, I don't want to be too assuming. Sisters, okay. My bros and sisters. Yeah, sisters, sure, fuck it. Or bros and babes. Babes is a term of endearment. Some people might be like, but bros and sisters, sure. Bros and sisters, we're all jorking it for peace in the Middle East. Bros and bras, that's also good. I actually kind of like that one even better. My bestest bros and bras. All right, you guys ready for some AI slop? Let's look at some AI slop. Technically, that's sex magic. You know, okay. Hang on. Let's talk about that for a second. I don't believe in magic. Not really. I've experienced many, many things in my life that I can't explain. That science... I could explain it away as some kind of psychological trick or whatever. There are obviously ways in which I could say, like, well, maybe that's that. Maybe that's this. Maybe that's that. But they were powerful experiences nonetheless. And I am, by all accounts, pretty much a skeptic. That being said, I have had experiences which make me question, and to this day, I don't really know if I have a satisfactory answer. And why I bring this up in the topic of sex magic... I'm just going to let you try and figure that one out for yourself. Yep. That's all. Anyway, back to the roundup. AI slop!
Why have the Nagas joined forces with the Dracos? So it's interesting. So we're going to call them Nagas because that's a reference that I have, but they refer to them as serpents. They've told us of more than one species. But I think that the scale at which they want to create their empire requires something just as dastardly. And this is where the serpents come in. They have technologies.
Can we talk for a minute about this woman's drip? Can we do this? In fact, actually, here I might have to do this in a different way. Hang on. Do I have this? Oh yeah, here. Let me do it this way. I think because of the way in which this kind of gets cropped, I need to do this like this. Okay. Because I need you to really understand what we're working with here, okay? All right, get to it. Okay. All right. Okay. We've got cornrows. We've got a marching band major's shoulder pads with the embroidered coiffed collar and this amazing brooch. Can we just address this drip? Can we handle this amount of swag? I don't know if we can. I don't know if we as a people are equipped to really truly be able to understand and or handle what the fuck we're seeing on the screen right now. My God. No, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
That's a reference that I have, but they refer to them as serpents. They've told us of more than one species. But I think that the scale at which they...
And it, like, those them crack-a-lackin' cornrows go all the fucking way down, boy.
Hey Jeff, is everything okay? You talk about things getting quite bad. You don't have to share, of course, if you do not want to. I just hope everything gets much better soon, less than 3.
Well, Melicity, I've had people ask questions about that recently. Because I've been going through a really hard time for the past few months. I don't know if I'm really at a point where I can necessarily share too much. Being on the internet and being, to whatever degree I still am a public figure, because I obviously don't do as much as I used to do. Not as active in a lot of things as I used to be active in. I've been having trouble making content. Okay. I won't tell you everything that's going on with me, but I'll give you a little bit of something. The past 3 weeks, my kid had fucking pneumonia. That obviously is not the thing that's been causing me a whole lot of pain over the past 6 months. But stress, lots of stress. There's been a lot of stress, and a lot of things have been really, really difficult and really hard. And to the degree that I still am a bit of a public figure, I have to be kind of very careful. And all of this stress kind of compounds upon itself. I've had a video made about RFK Jr., like recorded but not edited, that I haven't been able to put out because of just so much shit that I now have to do just on my own. And that's tough. It's hard. It's really fucking hard. But I guess the main thing that I can say is everything in life always comes at the most inconvenient times. And the true test of yourself is how you rise up to meet those things. You're not always going to succeed. A lot of times that you'll fail. And I've failed a lot in the past 5 or 6 months. There's a lot of ways in which I've fallen apart and I've had people pick me up and carry me along and take care of me when I couldn't take care of myself. It's okay to fuck up. It's okay to be vulnerable. And it's okay to not be okay sometimes. And that's a lesson that I've had to learn recently. But it's a lesson that I'm glad I'm learning, at least in some degree, around a group of people that love me and care about me. And if there's one thing I wish for everyone else out there in the world, is that you have the access for the same. And if you don't, at least you've got the Roundup once a month. So that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, back to this woman's amazing drip and these incredible crack-a-lackin' cornrows.
Want to create their empire requires something just as dastardly. And this is where the serpents come in. They have technologies that they're offering to the Draco. They have, I'm not going to call it insight, I'm going to call it an awareness of weak places that they can, insert themselves. Right. And so I think that that's really, there's a benefit on both sides to say we can take this to a whole nother level that we've never been to before. And that's why we need to start thinking outside the box.
Indeed. I couldn't agree more. So, AI slop, incredible crack-a-lackin' cornrows. And really, I wanted to show this because I also wanted to show the other wild AI alien slop. And this is it. Here we go.
We've been guaranteed the Galactics will intervene and not allow World War III. We've been given 2 guarantees by our Galactic guides, by the White Wing Collective of Sirius B and the Royal Feline Tribes of Lyra.
Okay, hang on. You just said a lot there. You just said a whole lot. We're 10 seconds into your video, and already I feel like I need a Wikipedia for your fucking content. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, let's start over.
We've been guaranteed the Galactics will intervene and not allow World War III.
Okay.
We've been given 2 guarantees by our Galactic guides, by the
Galactic guides. Yeah, 2 guarantees. You have Galactic guides,
White Wing Collective of
Sirius B, and the
Sirius B and the Royal Feline Tribes of Lyra.
The Royal Feline Tribes of Lyra. Okay.
A, World War III will not be allowed because if World War III occurs, it'll have catastrophic events that will catapult into the higher dimensions, and God has decreed that this is not allowed.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't have to worry about World War III because if World War III happened, it would be so bad, it would actually fuck up not just our dimension, but the higher dimensions, and God apparently isn't going to let that happen. Well, that's a relief. Okay. The Lyrussi, indeed.
Yes. So planet Earth is under divine decree and divine protection known as the Emerald Covenant. So World War III is going to be averted, Galactics have said, even if we have to land our spaceships in the front porch of the White House and stop it.
Fucking do it. Do it. Do it. Fucking do it. Why are you always promising us this, like, really fun, crazy, weird time? They have over 80,000 followers on Instagram. The world sucks. Fuck everything. Let it burn. Somebody... Anyway. Nope, fuck it.
The second guarantee they've given us is that the ascension of this planet is guaranteed, which means humanity is going to enter the golden age. We've already entered it.
We're in it.
The only variable is when. That means end of all war. That means end of all poverty.
We're in the golden age. Bitch, when? When do we get to see the golden age? What are you fucking talking about? We've entered the golden age. I don't know if you people have been noticing. Shit sucks. What are you talking about? We're in the golden age. What? When?
When. That means end of all war. That means end of all poverty and suffering, and food, clothing, shelter, and very glorious timelines and release of technologies that are going to significantly raise our standards of living.
What about when I get to release these nuts? That's what I'm looking for. Also, I need to find... What is it, the fucking parrots? What... God, this AI slop is so fucking trash. What the shit? When are you taking us to Agartha to meet Yakub? Okay, let me check my calendar. Hang on. I've got a tour in mid-July. Okay, can't do that. I've got a big camping trip in August. September, I've got another tour. Sometime in mid-October, I'm going to somewhere in either France or Denmark to see Igor. November, I've got to go to Birmingham for a motorcycle expo. December. That's when we're doing it. December. That's when we're gonna go meet Yakub. Okay. Mark it on your calendars. December. All right.
All poverty and suffering, and food, clothing, shelter, and very glorious timelines and release of technologies that are going to significantly raise our standards of living, And we're going to be entering a very, very glorious timeline for humanity. We're already in it, and it has been guaranteed by the higher dimensions.
If you go to France, let me know. I'll drive over. It's this general area after all. Indeed. Indeed. Birmingham when? Come meet the Kiki community there. You would love it. Oh, really? Okay. No, not Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, UK, actually. Actually, I'll talk about this a little bit. So, my schedule for the next rest of the year, I will be doing a tour, a motorcycle tour along the Pacific Coast Highway. So I'll briefly be in Seattle, and then I'll be riding motorcycles all the way down the coast to LA. I'll be stopping over for 2 days in San Francisco, so I'll be there for a while. August, I'm doing family campout stuff, so I'm going to be pretty busy. Late September into early October, I do a tour that involves Vegas, southern Utah, and then eventually over to San Francisco, Death Valley area, and back to Vegas. And then in November, I'm going to be going to the Moto Live Expo at the NEC in Birmingham, England, and I'll be there for 10 fucking days. I'll be there for a long fucking time in Birmingham. So, yeah, if any of those things align with people, you can always message me, jeff@jeffholiday.com, and let me know where you're at, and I'll give you some more details if you want to meet up for beer. Last time I was in Birmingham last year, in November, 5 people came and hung out with me, and we had way too much fun. Way too much fun. It was pretty cool. Coming to southern Utah? Yeah. We go through Zion, Bryce Canyon, and then Bluff. So, yeah, I traveled around through southern Utah on a motorcycle, and it's fucking rad. When am I going to be in Seattle? It's like July 16th or something like that. Something like that. All right, anyway, let's move it on. I was thinking... Yeah, let's do... Okay, let's go back to Fittest Flat Earther. LA ride when? LA ride is going to be... I'm mostly, like... So when I go to LA, I don't think I'm going to have an extra day in LA. I might. We'll see. But I'll be traveling south from... what the fuck is it called? Oh, my God. Pismo. Pismo down to L.A. So, yeah. Right. Oh, shit. Okay.
Michael is gone. Tupac is gone. Prince is gone. Whitney is gone. Amy Winehouse is gone.
Now, if you think it's weird that there's 2 Fittest Flat Earthers, just wait.
David Bowie is gone. But I'm still standing.
You see, I did this video back a few months ago, and boy, do I have some updates. Let me finish showing you the rest of this video, and then let me add my updates. And they're good. He seems to have forgotten a few. Jim Morrison isn't gone.
There are now 3 of them. 3 Fittest Flat Earther. Motherfucker.
Jimi Hendrix isn't gone. Kurt Cobain isn't gone. Bob Marley isn't gone. And currently...
I love that Bob Marley is Nelson Mandela. Like, that the time frame of that makes any fucking sense whatsoever. Incredible. Atlanta when? I would love to go back to Hotlanta. I fucking love Atlanta. The last time I was there, I had so much fun. I don't do any tours in Atlanta, but it would be cool to go and hang out for a weekend in Atlanta again.
I'm on the hunt for Chris Cornell. A lot of people seem to think that he really is gone, and while I'm having a harder time finding him more than the others, well, something tells me he's around somewhere as well. Like I said, I have some updates because Chris Cornell has been found thanks to my buddy, the funniest flat earther,
is that?
Who you should go.
Is that Scott Stapp? If that's Scott Stapp, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. That's not Scott Stapp. Meet Hannibal. Hannibal and Monty? I know Hannibal and I've hung out with them in real life a bunch. A whole bunch. I actually was in New Orleans back in April, and me and Monty went out to dinner and had a great time. It was cool as fuck. I love those guys. Hannibal and Monty. For anybody who watches my channel, if you've never heard of Hannibal and Monty's shit show, I want you to real quick, if you have the ability to, if you don't right now because you're on a phone or something, do it later. But if you do have the ability right now, go on YouTube and type in Hannibal and Monty's shit show. It is my favorite one of my favorite shows. It's like, it's tied for #1, my favorite show on YouTube. These dudes are fucking amazing. They're close personal friends of mine. They have way too little subscribers. They're incredible. Fucking amazing.
Follow especially on Instagram. But Chris Jonathan Rumi, a.k.a. Jesus, from The Chosen. You see, I proved this one so good, even down to the teeth that he just happened to show us in this.
Oh, okay, so that's not Scott Stapp. That wouldn't make any sense.
Nice little zoom in Jonathan Rumi provided, which I took the time to find a picture that was showing Chris Cornell's teeth, and well, I mean, down.
They don't look anything alike. What are you talking about? What in the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god.
Onto the overlapped there, and these dental records. Are those proof enough for you? Oh, and at the time, I didn't know about Whitney Houston. Where's Whitney Houston? Could she have actually... Well, have you ever heard of a performer named Keke Palmer?
Yes.
Here they are, side by side. And boy, they sure have the exact symmetry down to the exact placement of their eyebrows. But I wonder if there's more.
You know, they don't all look the same. Apparently you're Chris Cornell too. We're all Chris Cornell.
Let's hear her now.
That doesn't sound anything alike.
And the way their mouth moves and their nails. What about Madonna herself? Has anyone noticed how much she's looking like Priscilla Presley lately? Like they could almost be the same person. And anyone ever notice how much she looks like the king of rock and roll? Down to those square jawlines and pouty lips and serious gazes.
Except totally different jawline, different lips, different nose, different... What the fuck?
Hey, the king of rock and roll and the queen of pop. They couldn't be related, could they? I wonder if they were related. Well, they would give us clues, because that's what they do. They mock us by putting the clues out there. You know, a clue like how the day the music died and was born because, well, Elvis died on August 16th and Madonna was born on August 16th. That's right, she was born August 16th, 1958, and he just happened to die on August 16th, 1997.
19 years later? What? He would be... He was born in 1958, right? When? Okay, god damn it. When was Elvis... Okay, chat, when was Elvis Presley born? I think he was born... No, he was age 42. Okay, so we're gonna do the math. Okay, so he was born in 1930... Wait, no, that's not right. What the fuck? 42 years. Yeah, no. Yeah. Okay. So he was born in 1935, which would make him now 90 years old. Does Madonna look 90? Okay, never mind. I'm going to move on.
Die. Oh, and do you know Elvis has a song called Lady Madonna as well? just them mocking you again, but you'll probably just accept it and say, you're reaching, bro. And Madonna and Lisa Marie, his actual daughter, definitely weren't just the same person.
What?
Playing multiple roles.
What?
Even though they have the exact same nose and pouty lips. No, it couldn't just be that that's a little bit of latex causing her eyes to look like this. No. And their parts are even in the same spot.
What? I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. Does he think Madonna is her real name? Probably. Yeah, probably.
Let's just dye her hair for one and not the other. You've been played, people, and I'm trying to help you figure that out. But of course, this is all for entertainment purposes. I'm sure that every person she's listing off here really did pass away and definitely isn't just playing a new role, controlling your mind in a different way. Nope.
I love it. The one where he says Prince is Cat Williams, as if like Cat Williams didn't have a successful career the entire time that Prince was still alive. Like, okay, anyway. All right. I need a break from this dude. He's driving me fucking crazy. He's an incredible wingnut. I do love him very, very much. He transcends so many aspects of wingnuttery. It's pretty incredible. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna get this and this and this, and then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna stick this right here. And I am going to leave you guys once more with the musical stylings of one Matt Senna real quick with my favorite bop, Pee Drinking Man. And I'm going to run and go use the bathroom super fast. We've been going for 2 hours. Time to take a leak.
Hey, everybody. This is Matt Senna with Brother Sage's song, I'm a Pee Drinking Man.
Pee Drinking Man.
Performed 2021, written 2017. Sure, there's juice and coffee and tea. Yet for this modern man, this body thrives on pee. Sickness cannot touch me, nor can aging. The water of life has got its own divine timing. So let it flow, drink as much as you can. Discover why I'm a pee drinking man. It knows when to serve you the perfect blend of ultra-filtered nutrients, the finest nectar of immortality. No money can buy it. It's Urine for me. So let it flow, drink as much as you can. Discover why I am a pee drinking man. Yes, so let it flow, drink as much as you can. Discover why I'm a pee drinking man. Well, a pee drinking man may not be the common of men, yet his youthful energy and appearance is attractive and sweet. Oh, again and again, again and again. So let it flow, drink as much as you can. Discover why I'm a pee drinking man. So let it flow, drink as much as you can. Discover why I am a pee drinking man. Discover it.
Okay. I really had to go and get a fan because I was dying in here. It's so fucking warm. My God. Oh, come on. You guys have heard that song before. It's a classic. Pee Drinking Man. So let it flow, let it flow. Don't you know that I'm a pee drinking man? All right. Now it's time to learn how to use our ultra power within with one Remedy H. Let's go!
We're going to talk about using your body as a weapon. All right?
All right.
And we have to understand how to do such work. All right. Remember, you have chakras all over your body. All right. You know about your foot chakra, ankle chakra, your leg chakra, knee chakra, thigh chakra, your waist chakra. You got your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra.
I feel like you're listing way more chakras than there actually are. Did you just say the waist chakra, your solar plexus chakra?
Chest chakra, heart chakra. You got your, I already said your waist chakra. All right. You got your elbow chakra, your
elbow chakra? What? Sir? I don't think so.
Shoulder chakra, your armpit chakra. You got your forearm chakra, your arm, your forearm. Then you got your hands chakras here. Each one of your fingers have chakras. Okay, each one of your fingers have chakra. You go on up. Then you got your neck chakra, your throat chakra, your mouth chakra, your chin chakra. You got your face chakra, eye chakra, nose chakra, ear chakra, third eye chakra. You got your hypothalamus chakra.
Can I ask a question? I know he can't answer me, but I just... What does he think a chakra is? Like...
You have your pituitary chakra. You have your crown chakra. Then it goes up into solar star chakra, your cosmic chakra, all these different chakras. Okay, altogether we have 144 chakras.
I don't think that's true.
Understand that.
I don't think so true.
So when you are in a state of battling a well-known enemy, whoever it be, all right, and they want to overcome you. The first thing they want to try to overcome you
over what?
Is fear. That's the number one. That's the first and foremost thing that they want to do is they want to put you in a state of fear. You have to understand that fear, what they say, false illusion appearing real. That's what a fear or fire. I don't know. You know, it's a false, something false that's appearing real. All right, that's the whole point of fear. You have to take yourself into that point.
Okay.
Past the fear. You have to be able to link into the most inner part of you to tap into this energy, to pass the energy. All right? You're here and you can feel your chakras. You can feel this energy swirling in your hand, just like I feel it right now. You feel this energy swirling in your hand. All right? And you can pass this energy. All right, you can pass this energy. All right, and that's when when you start talking about the Dragon Ball Z, and what I learned about Dragon Ball Z was that's a certain tribe of our people who had that type of hairstyle. They're known as the Apache tribe. All right, and they're dark-skinned beings. They don't have tails. And they're not connected to monkeys. But that was something that the Japanese had did. You got to understand, these are Mongolians. They mixed everything up because they're telling the truth, but they're adding a lie to it so that you won't, so that we as the original beings won't realize that this is.
Wait. Okay. Wait. Fucking hang on a second. Let me get it straight. There's like 100 plus chakras, and also there were people like Dragon Ball Z that could do a Kamehameha. I don't know. I never watched the fucking show. Sonic Boom. They could do a Sonic Boom or Hadouken or some shit, right? But Dragon Ball Z is a lie because they're not Japanese, they're Mongolians. And the Mongolians told the truth but added a lie so that the people wouldn't know the truth. Well, then why tell... Fuck me. Oh, boy. Okay.
It's us. Okay? And what was their whole thing? Passing energy like this. Why are you passing energy like this? Because you have this one... You have your hand chakra right here. You have your hand chakra right here. And the two energies are meeting up together. And you're passing it. and some of them were yelling. "Ah!" What was the yelling for? That was their rage. Well, that was the rage.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But for the most part, others of us didn't have to yell. We were.
God damn. Do not fucking try and mug this dude. He will energy ball your ass into toothpaste. He will turn you into chunky salsa. I mean, this is incredible display of something. Yeah, yeah.
And this was our protection.
Okay.
All right?
I prefer condoms, but that's okay.
This is our protection because the radioactive energy in us is so powerful.
Sure.
When we begin to move in a spiritual sense,
yeah,
we begin to change the outcome.
Sure.
Just like
what?
when you saw the movie The Matrix, and you saw Keanu Reeves playing Neo, which, you know, originally they wanted Will Smith, but they were like, okay, we can't put Will Smith in there because this is going to give the original people too much hope. All right? That's why now they've got Will Smith playing as Superman.
What?
They're supposed to be bringing that out, but the thing about it is we already have our hope. Our hope is within ourselves. All right? Faith is the evidence of things not seen. All right? That's what faith is. Your faith is your inner belief.
No, I need to address something in the chat. Chi is stored in the balls. It is absolutely stored in the balls. And if you want a Chi is stored in the balls t-shirt, you should go to brainforcesideffects.com, brainforcesideffects.com, the only place for shit I never tell you about, but go to brainforcesideffects.com.
And if you, as long as you have this inner belief, you have hope within yourself, which means that hope that you put within yourself makes you more powerful, makes you more powerful.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. There, I'm still looking at this. Like, there's still so much like energy ball calisthenics going on with this. This is pretty great. Hang on, let's try this. Let's scoot just a little bit forward.
They try to put against us. We absorb that and make it our own, and then we turn this shit upside down.
Okay.
All right. We turn it upside down.
Ka-cha! Chua!
And this is what they fear. So we get more brothers and sisters who want to come into this mindset of the ultra.
You actually bought an Antifa complaint department shirt? That's awesome. Fuck yeah, dude. That's great. What does Will Smith have to do with chakras? I don't know. I think he slapped his hand chakra across Chris Rock's face chakra. And that was like a war crime or something. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. I'm a Saxon, so I can't know. Cara Bellenew, is chi also stored in the ovaries? Well, the ovaries are balls. They're spherical shaped-ish, sort of. So yeah, chi is stored in the balls, but the balls could be testes and or ovaries, or kidney stones. All sorts of balls. They just have to be balls. The chi is stored in the balls. Oh no. You know what? I didn't actually set up that soundboard, but I need to hear it. I need to fucking hear it right now. Hang on. This is important. It's worth it. Just wait. Fuck. Where'd I put it? Fuck. Where'd I put it? Fuck. Where is it? God damn it.
Okay, my friends, another shocker du jour.
Yes, there we go. Okay. I need to remember to, like, finish setting up all of my soundboards. I literally only have cum. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. So somebody was asking, what happened to the demon summoning Jordy? And for that, I do have an answer. S-Rob has been making some content here and there. He's been doing some of his usual stuff. But then he made this video, Then he made this video, and this video makes me very happy. And yeah, he's a bit of a wingnut, but you know what? This is a nice video. So let's watch a nice video.
Hello, my name's S. Rob. I'd like to talk a little bit about body neutrality.
He means body positivity, but he says body neutrality. And we'll give it to him because this is a nice video.
Believed in this for a long time. Haven't put myself forward as an advocate for it because I didn't think the time was right. I didn't think people would be interested in it. It was too much for the times. Basically, what is body neutrality is? I define that body neutrality is the idea that we don't have to love our bodies or hate it, but we can accept that it's a machine to do things. Your body is a machine. That means when you work out, you have to think primarily about how fit it is, how it works, getting it to do what it wants, what you need it to do. That does not mean you have to over-exercise and make it ill or damage it. It means you have to care for your body, okay? Whatever it looks like. And I personally bring it this idea that you get from like life models and people like this, life modeling, like when people draw naked people, that all bodies are beautiful.
Wait. Body neutrality is a thing, though? Oh, is it really? Well, I'm fucking learning something today, too. Okay, all right. No, that's fine. That's cool. I watched this video, and I thought he meant body positivity, but it's a really nice video. Like, okay, cool. Fuck it. If he's right and I'm wrong, let's roll with it.
We all have beautiful bodies. Like when there's a life drawing class, you have a model there. They don't try to pick a good-looking model. They just pick a model because all bodies are beautiful. And the model normally decides what poses they're going to take. And it's up to the artist to make the drawing beautiful because the body is already beautiful. If they get it wrong and it's not a good piece of art, it is the artist's fault, not the model's fault in any way, shape, or form for how they look. And I think that's part of it as well. I do believe that's part of it. The idea that our bodies are beautiful, but to the same extent, they are machines. They are beautiful machines, and they're all different. We all have different bodies, and that's fine that they all don't look the same. It would be a boring world if all our bodies look the same.
True.
They're not just different colours, they're different shapes. That some people are better at strength exercise, some people are better at running, some people are better at this, some people have injuries. A lot of people, as they get older, have injuries and things like this. We're not saying that everybody is perfect. We're just saying all bodies are beautiful. And we're saying that it's about function. We care about the function of our bodies.
Okay. Citisaurus says, yeah, it's when you don't look at your body as necessarily bad or good, but as a means of getting around the world, and it requires nourishment rather than focusing on appearance. Okay. Our bodies are beautiful because of parasites and the candida. True!
We're thinking very much similar to athletes do, but on a less extreme level because they need to function for their sport. We're just looking to function for our everyday life. Yeah? That's why when I first started off, people used to be interested in my shape. In actual fact, it's a stretched stomach muscle. But always interested wanting to lose weight and things like this because I was actually fit. When I started off, I was a very fit man. I didn't look fit. Didn't bother me because I was fit. You know, I was always fit. I always took care of myself. And what I did most of the time when I started off, it was just press-ups. I used to do press-ups, crunches, and squats, and lots of those. I didn't know about the stomach muscle at the time.
Sure.
Because crunches are bad for it, and press-ups aren't great for it, unless you can firm your stomach when you do them properly.
Okay. No, but we get the idea. So for those who are very well versed in the greater S. Rob universe, like he has been a model. He has shown up in magazines, I guess. Probably not like big run, magazines or whatever, but his message is great. All bodies are beautiful. And I will add to that. It is a miracle that you have a body. It is. It's incredible. You have a body. You have a body and you have a brain. You right now are in possession of the most complex and advanced supercomputer in the known fucking universe. Nothing that we make out there with all of our brilliance and all of our power can even come close to the brilliance of the thing that rattles around in your skull and controls this biomechanical sack of meat. This weird, wet thing with bones and fucking muscles and skin and shit. And sure, maybe it's not what somebody told you it should look like. I know mine doesn't. I mean, stress has really, like, made me lose a lot of weight and shit. But, like, but it doesn't matter. It's a miracle that we have this ability, this experience. No matter what your mobility is like, no matter what kind of challenges you might have with it, you have a body. You have a body, you have a brain. You're having a conscious experience in this amazing world. And I really like that. I like that. I like that he thinks that it's a good idea for us to change our dynamics of how we think about our bodies, less about whether or not we should be beautiful, and instead, whether or not we're happy at the point that we're getting around or nourishing our body and having this interaction and relationship with our body, that maybe we should. And I think that's good. I think it's way more way better to focus on something like that than to worry about what other people necessarily think about what you should look like. So I like it a lot. I think it's pretty good. And S-Rob is pretty great. It's pretty great. You saying I'm not an atheist? I never said I was an atheist. I have never, in all the years I've been doing YouTube, I've never said I was an atheist. Because I'm not. I'm an apatheist. Anyway, moving on. So I'm looking around at a couple of things, and I was thinking that maybe, okay, that we might kind of bring back a little thing that I like to do. So, I'm looking for time codes. Now, we tried this last time. There was the Jimmy Payne episode of Super Soldier Talk where he was talking about Japers, Crapers, James, Japers, Crapers. But apparently that was only one half of a 2-part episode that ran 5 fucking hours. So I'm looking for time codes anywhere from 5 minutes up to 2 hours and 39 minutes. So throw out some time codes in the fucking chat. We're going to roll the fucking dice. We're going to see what we fucking get. We're going to see what we get. Everyone knows Jeff is a heretic who worships the ruinous powers of chaos. That's true. It's very true. Very, very true. No, James. No. No, James. When are we going to do more face yoga? I've decided to kind of take a break from the face yoga for a while. I think I'm taking a break from the face yoga for a little bit. So what I'm saying is fuck motorcycle helmets. No, I'm not. The first thing that caught my eye was actually from Colin Dice, 3404. Let's do 3404. Any chance we could get Chia stored in the balls as a tank top? I'm still purging my wardrobe of baggy pre-transition t-shirts, but could always do with more cute tees. Yeah, I suppose so. Do me a favor. I have not even looked at my fucking merch shit in fucking forever. But if you message me on Discord or something, or email me, I will try and make that happen. Sounds pretty good. 3404. Let's do this. Let's do this. James? No. James? No. All right, let's go. Motorcycles are dangerous. Who the fuck have you been talking to?
The movie Buckaroo Banzai in the Eighth Dimension, or whatever the heck the name of that TV movie or that movie is, because it had like weird spikes coming out of it. And then I was told and shown Inner Earth, which I don't understand that because that could mean a slew of things. And then I was told he's an it is an interdimensional type of being. So I don't have anything on the knife, but I got something on that ship. I was like, whoa. So that's why I was sitting here writing all kinds of notes. Very strange.
Okay. Well, Jimmy, how about we move on? Let's go to the next slide. Thank you. All right, so we're back at the bus.
Well, now, when the bus was pulled over, I got out and got on the top of the bus with a pair of binoculars. And I'm just scanning around doing a 360 because I'm concerned, about the tire being damaged. And I was trying to see if I could see him through a pair of binoculars, which I did not see him. Okay. Now he has a tendency to fly off, or either when he attacks, he uses the sun to blind you. In other words, if you look at him coming, he's always going to be coming from the sun.
He's gonna be what?
And you can't see him till he's right upon you. But now, getting back.
What movie is he saying is real now? The movie Jeepers Creepers. Why, of all fucking movies, they decided that they were going to be like, actually, the movie that's totally real and based on real events is Jeepers? I will never know.
Back to the roof. When I crawled up there with the binoculars, so did the other students. They just climbed up there with me. They saw me, so they thought, well, if he can do it, I can do it, kind of a deal.
Anyway. Okay. Okay,
so this no, he doesn't have a phone. It's too early for phones.
No, James. There weren't no goddamn
There's
cell
no
phones.
signal getting out. And then the girls are off the bus too.
Binoculars.
And this scene was actually kind of funny, right? And then the teacher said, or the coach says, "That's smoke." Oh wait, that's not smoke I smell, is it? And then
see, none of that's in the report, James.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it was the bus driver, right?
Listen, James, nobody was smoking the reefer. Nobody was smoking that reefer, okay? Nobody. 137. Okay, cool. Buttery Ragdoll, I'm gonna do yours next. Here, we'll give this a couple more minutes. 137.57.
He was smoking with the girls.
Well, when you write a report up, stuff like that's not in a report, James. This is just something that he's trying to make up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So they're making fun of this smart kid here, right? Oh, you think you can manage the team, super genius? And somebody says, "You don't know what they call you, don't you, Izzy?" Oh, this is some DEI stuff, right?
That's it. It goes back to the DEI stuff.
All right. The what?
Yeah.
He's writing. The writer is writing about stuff that was not in the report.
Yeah.
He's just inserting.
Did he say DEI?
Political ideology onto the screen.
There weren't no blacks there, James. I don't know if that's what he's saying. I don't want to make assumptions. But yeah, you heard that too, right? The DEI, I don't,
All right, so then there's a bunch of crows. And
all right, anyway. Yeah, let's go to the next one. 137.57, I think is what you said? Something like that. All right, let's try this one. I like doing this. I think it's fun. That's as close as I can get. Let's go.
Safety reasons were told to scatter.
Quiet all of a sudden.
Okay.
Now that's one of the MIB's vehicles that we talked about earlier.
What is? That truck?
Now he can't be found. There's a lot of blood in the truck, so he's been attacked.
There's some blood in this truck. 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 I said certified Jeep. 7 days of creep. Jimmy Payne, Super Soldier, and his not his pull-up game as his fuck it. What the fuck?
All right, so the kids are excited.
Oh my god, the audio on this is fucking
First of all,
killing me.
I'm the one that got into the truck. And I did have a student with me. One of the female students was frightened, and she never would leave my side. I guess she just got with me, and I told her to get into the passenger seat.
I told her get into the passenger seat, okay?
At that point.
All right, so our truck is taking off here.
Yeah.
With the bug on it. He says, "I'm sitting, duck back, hear Lizzie step on it."
God, James,
And now
can you
they're
fucking
being
read?
chased by the creature.
What the
yet
fuck?
again. And when the student says, "Go, Lizzie, move."
Now, I want to say something here.
Okay, say
There
something.
never was anyone in the back of the truck. It's just me and the student there.
Okay. Robin Bickerdike. Honestly, a whole genre of entertainment where we just pretend the most batshit movies are real would be hella entertaining, though. That's like so many Wingnuts. That's so many Wingnuts. There are so many of them. Like Jimmy Payne, Remedy H, like a fuck ton of these people are like, yeah, you know, that random movie, that's real. That I was there. It's real. Like it happens all the time. I fucking love it. It's my favorite genre of entertainment.
All right. Okay, here comes our creature chasing you down.
That's very, very real how he flew to the ground.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Thank you. Okay. So says get out what? And now the truck turns over. From the creature, right? I guess it must have hit. It went through the window.
Did it go?
James. Let me narrate, okay?
Okay.
Because
narrate.
You're asking questions, and all right, back.
Listen, James, your fucking mouth is writing checks that you just can't cash, okay? Let me narrate.
Up just a scene here or two. Back up just one scene.
Okay.
Or if you can find it. All right. Now, what happened here?
Uh-huh.
The student, I had her looking out the back window as I was driving. And I can't outrun the creeper. So what I told her to do, I told her to get down, not get out, but to get down.
I bet.
And what I was going to do was slam on the brakes and let him hit the back of the truck.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Okay, so now it's
the awkwardness of this is fucking killing me. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I told her when we were being pursued by the creeper to get down. I'ma slam on the brakes. I'ma brake check that fucking motorcyclist behind us. Oh yeah, shit. No, I'm making it real. Anyway, yes, all right. That was our Jimmy Payne segment for this roundup. I'm feeling good. I feel very complete after that. Okay. Let's do something different. Okay. So we dwell a little bit on the Jimmy Payne. We kind of vibe with it for a little bit, but now we need to change things up. We need to like get some fresh vibes in here. Something that's gonna like reinvigorate us. Something that's gonna like totally change the dynamic. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Let's do this.
अब दूसरे सबके लिए नीचे के मरीज ज्यादा बीमार ज्यादा तकलीफों के करीब बेरफका के स्तर पे आ चुके हैं आपको जहां तक तो तकलीफ है वहां का
Yep. Moving on. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know.
And how you guys doing? This is very important in reference to times that I had been rescued from these people, where my mother personally had to wear disguises, had to dress up as men.
Sure.
And had rescued me a few times.
Sure.
Satellite man's choking the cat again. What'd that cat do to you, Psycho Man? That man needs to get arrested for bestiality crimes and torturing my cat. Leave her alone.
Leave her alone!
Come here, baby.
Stop torturing Tony's cat. Cease immediately. No more cat torture. Do not torture Tony's cat.
When you're violating the Everlast boxing gloves, you're hitting my cat.
Right.
Leave her alone.
Leave her
You're trying
alone.
to fake environment sicknesses, government man. The air quality in this house is perfect. They've already checked it. So you making up shit, government man, is a crime. You're going to get charged for diagnosis murder.
Right.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah, dude.
Anyways, back to the point. Does the Beverly Hills Council have it on record when my mother, Doris Duke, had drove over here to Indianapolis and had rescued me one evening, and she drove all the way back to California. It was like a straight drive.
That's a long drive.
She picked me up and drove me to California, where I was being held hostage here in Indianapolis by these government people.
Right.
Do you guys have that on record, time and date? Did anybody do a reenactment of that? Because, you know, my mother had picked me up, and
It's a weekend. I haven't been in the office, so I couldn't tell you right now.
back in the 80s, and she drove straight from Indiana all the way to California by herself, you know, meaning like her own person.
Okay, I do need to address a couple of comments. Number one, I don't think Tony abuses his cat. Tony seems to truly love that cat. And I found that's actually very common with a lot of wingnuts. If they have an animal, they really love that animal, they're not going to hurt the animal. You can usually trust a wingnut is probably not going to hurt their animal. It's usually dirtbags that hurt animals. And the other one is the comment Jeffrey Methstein. That's pretty fucking funny. That's pretty funny. I mean, ouch, but that's pretty funny.
Driving with me in the car, you know, and they had it videotaped of my mother's car entering Beverly Hills and then up to the mansion, and then my mother drove me into the house, drove through the gate and into the house, you know, the gate opened, and then we went, my mother arrived back at home with me.
Sure.
At my mother's house. You guys have that time and dated? Do you guys have it on record how many times my mother had to disguise herself because of these communist government people holding me hostage? All the harassment and stress and abuse that these people inflicted on my mother and father at different times is lawsuits. All the stress, all the harassment, all the physical.
It sounds like you need not just a legal team, but the Eagle team. Sorry.
Old tasering and jolting and shocking from satellites and lasers. It's all lawsuits. Why'd you try to bend my face all the time, government man? They need to see the picture of the person that you had damaged my face and teeth trying to make me look like somebody else. Now, see, factuality, I am who I am and who my biological parents are is royal information. And it's on public documents.
Oh.
So you knew who I am, and you know who you were trying to damage my face for. You were trying to make me look like somebody else.
Right. What?
They need the name of that person that you were trying to make me look like. They need to know what schools and education that person had. They need to know what religion that person is.
But what? Fuck it.
And what class, what financial class and land ownership that person comes from.
I'm really glad that my my legal eagle joke actually landed. I was a little worried about that. Kigef, but why was he tugging his rope in public? Are you talking about the Muslim guy? I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't really know what's... I don't really know what he's doing here. I don't know what he's doing. I don't no, I don't get it. I don't know. No. Class war? Indeed. You know what? It's very civil. Tony Chase is a hero of the class war, for sure. I believe it. I totally believe it. Let's do... I need to just have these, like, on deck anytime I need them. Yammy Jackie. Hello, darling. Hope all is well with you and the fam. It's not. I've been fine and causing my own chaos. Either way, I hope you have a fun stream, and much love to you and the chat. Thank you so much, Yammy Jackie. Appreciate you. You're a very sweet, sweet person. And I love you. I love you very much. So, let me check. Okay. Got this. Okay, good. All right. So, bringing back an oldie but a goodie, because the barefoot Pinot Grigio is hitting pretty hard. So we're going to take one quick interlude of about 60 seconds, real super fast, and then we're going to move on to the latter stage of the roundup, and I'll start giving you guys some content warnings. So here we go.
George Soros is a Vampire by Sage Wanderer. They say vampires don't exist, but I strongly disagree with this. One still lives amongst us, can't you see? He plays us like a big chessboard, ruling with his zombie horde, funding his assistant Hillary. George Soros is a vampire, but I can't prove it. Can't you see? Take it from me. In a galaxy so far away, a long time ago, the ancients say he ruled an evil empire secretly. Vader was his closest friend, the Death Star was the evil end, Star Wars was a documentary. George Soros is a vampire, George Soros is a Sith Lord. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Oh, rising in this modern time, hailing from an ancient Jedi line, a hero comes to stop your tyranny. Flanked by his deplorables, he treats arrows out and maims his foes. The media can't stop our victory. George Soros is a vampire, but I can't prove it. Can't you see? Can't you see? George Soros, why don't you die? The blood of the innocents calls for your demise. George Soros, why don't you die? I know that you're a vampire, and that's the reason why George
You're a
Soros is a
bitch,
vampire.
and I love you, bitch.
Or maybe a Sith Lord. Can't you see? Can't you see? George Soros is a vampire. Please help me prove it. Can't you see? Can't you see?
Incredible. Incredible. Voice of an angel. Dr. Scumbag, my very good friend Ian, says, "You're a bitch and I love you, bitch." Husband! Dr. Scumbag is my husband. He's been my husband for over 23 years. Love that man. Love that man very much. Yeah, Penny has a birthday cake. She has a stuffed birthday cake that she got for her birthday back in April. And it somehow has managed to survive. Because every single year on her birthday, I always get her a lamb chop toy. So like a little stuffed lamb chop. Like Lamb Chops Sing-Along or whatever the fuck, you know, Sherry, whatever her name was. And she'll nurture it and care for it like a baby. Carry it all over the place for about a week. And then, one fucking day, she'll put it on the ground, and she'll fucking attack its face, and she'll rip its face off, and pull all the stuffing out of it. And Penny is like this beautiful, lovely, wonderful, wonderful dog. The sweetest dog I've ever encountered, and like the kindest, gentlest little girl of dog. But she's still got that little bit of wolf inside of her, and she's like, rip your fucking face off. It's super cute. But somehow, she does not rip open her birthday cake. She loves the birthday cake. She's kept it for a long time. It's very funny. Okay, so this is a weird video. This is a very strange video. And also, thank you, Ian. Love you, buddy. This video is bizarre, and I'll show you why.
Morning pee works wonders on my face. Have you heard that one? If not, you
once or twice. Yeah, I've heard that once or twice.
Don't use social media because it's omnipresent. And yeah, it's why I'm filming this one indoors today. I don't want the neighbors to hear about this. They might think I'm crazy. Let's watch this clip first and we'll talk about it on the other side.
Okay, first of all, we have to address a couple of things. Number one, if you know that your neighbors are going to think that you're a fucking freak because of what you're recording, well, now I'm thinking of all sorts of occasions where maybe that's actually pretty valid. But it might be something to consider. It might be something to consider. Also, why do you have an animated GIF of a little boy statue pissing? Gross. Gross. Why? Why do that? Why do that? Why? Can't you find an adult statue pissing? A little weird. But here's the reason why we're even watching this video. This is the only reason, because there's no pee drinking or anything like that. They're going to talk about drinking piss and all this and all that. We've heard it a million times before. I want you to watch right here. Just watch right here. Just watch it.
You want to de-age your skin? No, seriously. This is the most effective way to do it, according to Jonathan Otto. It's free. Oh, listen up. I'm serious about this. What is it?
Urea.
What's urea, dude?
Well, it's urine. It's from urine.
Hey, girl. What
Okay,
day urea
so
do?
Urea
Oh.
works because it is your blood. So your blood is filtered through your kidneys, through tiny tubes called nephrons. It makes a filtration of the blood.
Why in the world? Okay, so what we're looking at right now, I believe, this is my assumption, this right here is an animated GIF of him, like, watching some content or whatever and reacting to it. He looks like a total fucking crackhead. A total fucking crackhead. Why would you add this in your video?
Which is so pure that it's sterile-like, and when it goes back onto the body, it goes into the skin because it's your blood filtered. So it actually recognizes like, absorbs into the skin, moisturizes the skin, and takes away fine line wrinkles, makes the skin soft.
First morning urine, just enough to coat.
Yeah.
Do it every day.
tweaking.
Yeah, absolutely. It will take away acne.
Okay.
Like
And
severe lifelong acne.
I was just gonna say, I have
days.
said, people say, well, I have this impossible rash, and I'm like, do urine.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, it works.
I'm telling you, every time one of my bros comes up and he's like, yeah, man, I don't know, I was not feeling very good. I got this rash or anything. I'm like, just fucking pee on it, bro. Just pee on it. It'll take care of it. Just piss all over it. Well, my friend, his son, he broke his arm. Just fucking piss on it, bro. Just fucking pee on it. Okay, sure.
So he might be right. This could be the anti-aging secret. It's free.
Absolutely.
We're here. You see where we are? Yeah, we're going for it right here. Yeah, we're trying it right here, right now. So, dude, I'm telling you, it's real. This is real.
Hey, guys, we're totally going to try it. As soon as the camera's off, we're just going to piss on each other's faces. It's going to be super rad. It's going to be so cool. No hate, no judgment. If that's what you're into, go for it. That's totally fine. But
there you go. Heard it from the expert.
Thank you.
Because I have several patients using it and have done so for years. Today, does the urea in urine provide skin benefits? You do absolutely hear about it, urea in skincare. Look on these jars as an example. Look here, 42%, 40%, 60%. Wow, all the way up to 60% urea.
Wow.
And what is the right concentration?
wow. Jesus Christ, incredible.
These patients of mine that put it on their face, they do regularly, and they also drink it and have done so for years. And yeah,
Incredible.
they're people that follow their health and their metabolic panels and labs meticulously. Let's hear a contrarian view before we actually dive in.
A lot of people have started using their own urine to apply on pimple. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I know that. This is nothing new. Again, this is for years, ages it's going on. Urine is actually sterile if it is from a healthy person.
No.
If that person is not suffering from any disease or not suffering from urinary tract infection. So whatever he does with urine, applying, or some great person used to drink their own urine. And
Sure.
they thought that if I take that, this is pure my system. This again, that's wrong. Because through urine, whatever the wrong products from our body is supposed to...
I don't care. I don't care. I don't actually care. I don't. The idea of like these two people having this awkward interaction where they're kind of making jokes about how they might like be trying each other's piss soon, and then like the animated gif of the guy like having a tweaker like freak out, very strange, very, very strange. And here's the thing that's really gonna fuck your brain up. That video came out a day ago, and it is from a channel with 1.03 million fucking subscribers. I'm gonna have a stroke. Anyway, it's fine. So next, here's this. We'll do this.
Okay, here you go. Look at this. Yay. Look at this. Unlocking the Adam's apple. Tie from the left ear. It's coming down. It's tied behind the jawbone right back here. Up in here. Because I acknowledged original sin. And God allowed me to walk back from the fall. And I'm walking back into the garden. So they're unlocking my Adam's apple. That was the curse in the fall.
I am so fucking unnerved by him popping his Adam's apple. It makes me so uncomfortable. It really, really is fucking me up. Like, it really, really messes me up. Will drinking each other's piss take us to the next level of husbandry? I don't want to know.
This is real. I'm not a joke. The Bible has a different function than we conceptualize. The Bible is a series of warnings. God gave you the rules in the very first beginning of it, and then the rest of it is the fall. And it tells you, basically, it's all these stories of what not to do.
Okay.
It's like a, fairy tales, Grimm's fairy tales, kind of that level of thing. But it is, all energy is God, right? All energy is God. So every book is religious at some level, because every voice that speaks is God. It just depends on how many veils it's speaking through, as to how you see it and how you function it. So we're in the what, the 13th house, right? The seventh son of the seventh son,
right?
Because they'd be standing in the 13th house, wouldn't they? And that's the consciousness of the trinity of the duality of houses. It's the spirit of the duality of houses, and that's where we stand, is in violence. Because we don't recognize those two houses as being separate. We see them as controllable. We see each other as slaves. And it's because we treat animals and trees and plants as slaves.
Okay. I've had enough of the throat popping. I can't do it. I cannot do the throat popping. It's driving me fucking crazy. What is he saying? You know, I'm not really sure. Okay, so full disclosure, like when I first was watching that video, I just saw him like popping his throat, and I'm like, wow, that's fucking really wild and really crazy. But the longer I was watching that video, I'm like, you know, maybe homeboy actually just needs like some counseling. So maybe I won't put him back in the Roundup again. Maybe not. He seems to have some troubles. Instead, let's do something fun. Let's move on to something else. Let's do this.
Just because I wear a diaper in public does not mean that I want to be friends with all y'all weird diaper people that started following me. Y'all are creepy and on some adult baby vibe, whereas I'm a diaper clown.
Right.
It just hits different. We're on different vibes. I'm out here pioneering, workshopping this thing, throwing stuff against the wall and seeing what sticks. So don't be hitting me up with your lazy ass in the DMs trying to talk that diaper shop with me. I don't want to talk no diaper shop with y'all. Unless you're super duper 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 hot. The rest of y'all need to grow up and get real.
True. Listen, just because he's a diaper clown, okay, doesn't mean he wants to do diaper play. I think that's a lesson for life. We see people out in the world. We see people out in the world and we make assumptions about them. And maybe those assumptions are wrong. Maybe we shouldn't just assume things. If a man is dressed as a clown wearing a diaper, might not mean he wants to engage in diaper play. That is a metaphor for so many things about how we interact with the world. I can't think of any just right this minute, but I'm sure they'll come to me later. But we should not be so assuming, okay? For those of us... No, I'm good. I was about to try and make like a joke of he who has not worn a diaper should not throw the first turd, but I don't think I can make it work. I do like the yeah. I do like at the end he's like, just don't get in my DMs unless you're really hot. That's very real. That's very true. Yeah. Unless you're super duper hot. That's true. I mean, that'll buy you a lot of leeway, right? Okay, so content warning. That was all makeup. That's not poop. That's not what you think it is. Content warning. From here on out, we've got 2 videos left. One is pee, one is worse. So if you don't want to see pee or fucking worse, now is the time when you need to turn off the Roundup. Now is the time when you need to say, good night, Jeff. I'll see you next month. That's okay. Nobody's going to think less of you. It's totally fine. I'm sure that's not poop. Well, I'm 98% sure that's not poop. 98%. I thought about it a lot before I put it in the Roundup. Anyway, I've given you your content warning. And let's start off with some pee.
Many people ask me what my pee tastes like. Let's have a taste. Just like better water, honestly. It's always different depending on what I eat, how healthy I'm being, if I'm harming my body in any way. Right now, it just tastes like delicious, clear, clean water. Maybe like a hint of coconut water. It's like very light, like just like the most delicious kind of wine.
This is my favorite kind of piss video. It really is. I know that sounds weird, but my favorite type of piss video is the kind where it's nothing like that's that fucking weird, but the person doing it is actually very pretty. Because I don't want anybody to get lulled into like some sense of like safety. Like I would know a pee drinker if I saw him. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. This woman is beautiful. She's a gorgeous woman.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
If this woman hit me up at the club and she was like, hey, what's going on? I'd be like, we are. Absolutely. And then in the morning when she got up and she brushed her teeth and then rinsed her mouth out with piss, I'd be like, fuck. God damn it. I knew it would happen eventually. But I couldn't be that surprised. I couldn't be that surprised. Very, very pretty woman. Very pretty woman. Now, you might be asking yourself, Jeff, knowing that she drinks her pee, nope. I'm not even going to answer the question I was going to ask. Okay, so, again, I'm going to reiterate one more time. The last video of the Roundup, it's so much worse than pee. It's fucking disgusting. It is fucking gross. Absolutely nasty. If you don't want to see it, get the fuck out of here. But if you are a person of constitution, then here we go. I've already seen this video, and I feel like I'm having like flashbacks to past traumas. I'm really upset. I'm so upset. God damn it.
This is a Clabber milk jar that I haven't washed for more than 2 years. It contains the vaginal cultures of 2 females and 1 female's breast milk. I don't wash it. I leave a little bit behind so the bacteria can ferment the next batch. And this is some older milk I have. Bacteria loves to feed off sugar. So put some raw honey in your mouth, raw milk, and then spit it out in the batch. The spit from your mouth will help it ferment properly. Spit is a great fermenting tool. Then you put a cloth or a loosely fitted lid on top.
Then you put it someplace room temperature, dark, for about 3 or 4, maybe even 5 days. I just put that in yesterday.
So the milk clabbered on me, but it did it way too fast. I don't like when this happens. I don't know if it's been 3 or 4 days, but the cultures I put in there are so powerful now that they just make it separate too fast. Now usually this happens when it's a real hot place and it wasn't even hot. But I don't like when it separates like this. The top now is like the best quality sour cream. I'm separating the sour cream. Hear that gas? That gas buildup? So now this is clabbered milk. And if you like kefir, yogurt, that's what it tastes like. Serbians like to drink sour milk, Middle Eastern people, and this is the best quality tasting sour cream, kefir you could drink. But it's called clabbered milk. It's the oldest method of fermenting milk.
What the fuck?
Oh god, that's delicious.
Emotional damage. God fucking damn it. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Almost nothing makes me feel nauseous or gag, but that got me. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. It's pretty bad. We can thank my amazing Discord for bringing that one to us. Thank you very much. I don't even remember which one submitted it, but you're a fucking hero, and I love you so much. Because this guy is he's on the screen more. That guy's a gold mine. So much crazy shit. He's a raw meat enthusiast. Cara Bellenew says, Jeff, I'm trying to eat dinner. You should know better when you come to the Roundup. Cara, you have been here for years. You know what you're getting into. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah. No, I definitely gagged as well. It was pretty gnarly. Okay, so with that being said, that's all I have for the Wingnut Roundup for videos and that sort of thing. But yet again, I want to reiterate. What was that? Oh, Brand Ever says, coming to a supermarket near you thanks to RFK Jr. Indeed, we do live in the worst possible dumb fuck timeline right now. And things are pretty fucking crazy, and things are pretty stressful. But, that being said, I know that a lot of people out there are struggling. I'm struggling too. And it means the world to me that I get a chance to take just 3 hours. It's nothing. It's a drop in the bucket. But 3 hours to be able to hang out with you, to be able to give you a fun show, and that you guys keep showing up. I really, really appreciate it, and I really love you. And if you out there are struggling, like I am, just know that the struggle is just part of the journey, that we really can't quite understand how sweet life can be if we don't sometimes have to dwell in darkness. And sometimes, and it sometimes takes far too long for us to understand it, sometimes that struggle is what really does define the better things in our life. And I am very privileged. I am very honored that you have been here and you've taken the time to spend with me in this wild, stupid, silly fucking show. And I love you so very much. Happy Pride to all of my LGBTQ plus everybody friends. Trans rights, up, down, and sideways. No war but the fucking class war. Fuck authority. I love you. I love you. Stay strong, and hopefully there will be a brighter future for us all. Yeah? Yeah. Let's hope so. Good night, everybody. I love you. Bye-bye.
And you won't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Going out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit.